Straight from the underground.
Is that all we got from Pride Month this year?
Is that for real?
Is that it? Is that all we get? We get this. We got America. America. You know what? Walmart used to be cool. You'd walk in and it was pride. Now that's it. That's all you get. It's a whisper.
It is pretty
it's
lame.
A whisper beside America. A whisper.
It's like pretty much the same stuff they had already.
No, this hat. This hat. It's not the. You know. I'm proud. It's. I'm proud. America, America.
Look at this. Even.
Subdued, like they're so subdued. They're looking like Target this year. I'm disappointed, Walmart. Y'all be in here looking like Target. America. That's all you get.
Live. Cheers, everybody! Cheers, Super Saiyan Joko. And everybody out there, welcome back to the only show that is strictly for the boys. And apparently, it's not for the gays. What the shit? Did anybody tell Walmart this year that it's fucking Pride Month? Fucking Trump and his UFC ruined the entire month for us. It's bad enough they give the blacks Juneteenth and they have to squeeze them in there. And now we have to share the rest of the month with UFC and shit. Fuck you! God damn it! That lady needs to get fucked. Cheers! Live. Happy Pride Month, everybody! You know what it is. We're still here. One of the greats showed up this week to represent, and it was none other than the great Root Paul herself.
Thank you so much. This really means so much to me.
I bet. Here you go.
I can't even play this fucking song. Vogue, 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 Vogue. Looking fly as fuck. I don't know why the motherfucker's not wearing a wig and shit. That kind of pisses me off and shit. They're like, you're not even trying. It's fucking Pride Month. You're supposed to be fucking representing. Fuck you, Rude Paul. God damn it. God damn it! It's one mishap after another. First, Walmart, and now, motherfucking, the poster woman of the whole damn thing won't even represent on our own fucking month. And one of the biggest travesties that's ever occurred in our community is all I'm trying to say. And this motherfucker should be beaten and booed everywhere he goes. Not being asking for autographs. He doesn't even want to represent anymore. He doesn't wear makeup or wigs or dresses. He's not even wearing heels. He's wearing loafers, for fuck's sakes. It's very disappointing. Luckily, there are many motherfuckers out there who do represent. You know what it is, motherfucker? Oh, yeah. For the boys. Yeah. None other than Minneapolis, Minnesota, Jacob Frey. Mr. Frey is a big supporter. And he even opened up City Hall exclusively to my kind this year.
Jacob, you support kids being here? That's messed up, bro. Minneapolis City Hall for the first drag show. What are you guys doing after this? Okay, alright, cool.
Why you got the camera flip over this way?
Is there a problem? Do you have
The first drag show here at City Hall.
how these cops are being aggressive to someone who's, number one, this guy's not protesting or yelling obscenities. He's just recording. First of all.
Oh, you tell me.
You bumped me.
I didn't bump you.
Yeah, you did.
This is bump.
Oh, yeah. All right, this is where the copyright music starts, so I have to take it off. Look at that guy. Look at that fucking guy.
Woke as fuck.
Right next to that toddler. It's pretty crazy, man. Because this kind of shit, not too long ago, at City Hall wouldn't fly. But all across America, it's finally being accepted. Cheers, everybody.
WokePack. For live.
And cheers to Gomer Kyle. I love you. Thank you for being here, you motherfucker. It's pretty crazy, man. It's pretty fucking crazy. The injustice that has been happening all across our country. Luckily, those within the faith have even reached out and tried to offer their facilities to us as well.
Now learn how to do wrong. Now learn how to get along.
And so you're back from outer space. I just walked in to find you here with that sad look upon your face. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have let you leave your key if I'd known for just 1 second that you'd be back to bother me. I will survive. Oh, yeah.
For live.
Now it's obvious these guys lip sync. Alright? I can't play the song while I get copyright and strike up the ass, and then you'll no longer see anything from this channel ever again. So that's the best I could do. If you let me play the fucking track. It is a great song, Gomer. It is a fucking great song. I genuinely try to listen to it at least once a week. And usually on the worst day of the week. Today was a pretty bad day. So it's a good song to listen to. It definitely always 100% lifts your spirits. And it lifted everybody's spirits all the way to heaven at this Catholic church.
Woke as fuck.
Because the faith is changing. The faith is saying, nowadays, homosexuality, there's nothing wrong with it. With the gays. And all the shit that Jesus said is wrong. What does he know? He got crucified? Don't listen to that guy. He didn't know what he's talking about. The church knows what they're talking about. The Pope knows what they're talking about. For fuck's sakes. Unfortunately, there are quite a bit of people out there who sound like they know what they're talking about. But, well, their actions, more like their looks, say a whole different story.
This does affect my relationships because I make my priorities and sometimes other people are not happy by my choices.
51-year-old Vanessa is also a father of 6. Masking gives him a special feeling lacking in his regular life.
Masking, they say. Oh, yeah.
When I'm in my male mode as a man, I go out into public and I just blend in. And
This guy is like a fucking transformer, dude. When he's in his male mode, he blends in. And then he transforms overnight into this plastic-looking woman.
when I walk down the street, people don't pay any attention to me. But when I dress up and I put this mask on and the wig and, you know, look very nice, it's like a beautiful woman walking down the street.
When I walk down the street as a man, ain't nobody even looks at me. But when I walk down the street looking like this, everyone comes up to me. with sticks and stones.
You become one of the, I guess what you would call one of the beautiful people, and you draw a lot of attention. And attention is not something that I've had a lot of growing up and getting to the age that I'm at.
You don't say! For fuck's sakes! God damn it! God damn it! There are too many grifters tagging along, jumping on the bandwagon, talking about how, oh, I need to belong too. Let's add another letter at the end of this bullshit. I was talking about it last week. I'm tired of this kind of bullshit. This is making every one of us look bad. And every one of you at home should be pissed about this kind of bullshit. Each and every one of you. God damn it! These people, specifically, this man right here is demented. He needs psychological help. He needs a doctor, a psychiatrist. Why are we enabling this kind of behavior? Why are we allowing this kind of stuff to be normalized? These people need professional help. This is not a homosexual. This is not a lesbian. This is not a man who feels like a woman. I don't even know what to fucking call this. It's travesty, man. We can't have a normal Pride Month anymore. We gotta have bullshit like this. God damn it. Do you have any idea what my kind go through growing up? Alright, we already go through ridicule. We already go through being alienated, being made fun of by our peers, being called a baghead by our own families. We don't need more names being thrown at us because of assholes like this. These weirdos who don't have friends, they don't have a place, nowhere they belong, and somehow we're just letting them in. Why? Wake the fuck up is all I'm trying to say. He is lazy. He is too fucking lazy to put on some makeup, some base. You wanna look like a woman, motherfucker? Put on some fucking wig. Alright, goddammit, go get the sex change, get some titties. You pussy. You gotta wear this plastic shit. Literally look like a fucking serial killer from a horror movie. You're scaring the shit out of people walking around like that, you idiots. God damn it! Oh. This is the worst Pride year in all of existence, is all I'm trying to say. We go through ridicule our whole lives. You don't know. You don't know. But I do. And you know what? This little boy right here, he knows exactly what I'm talking about. Tell him, little boy.
Hey, hello. I got some fucking Dove men's soap for you, too. Okay. Get some of that men's soap on your body, because you smell like shit, too. And you're a man.
I'm not. I'm not.
WokePack live.
That's basically my entire high school. My 4 years of high school at home. I ain't lying. Except that wasn't my dad. That was my mom doing that. Just so you know, that was my mom. God damn it! Poor little boy. Have to go through that kind of shit from your own, the people that gave birth to you, that are supposed to love you, respect you. This is what they do to you at home, and you gotta go to school and take that from the jock and shit and your teachers and that black kid that all you want to do is fuck. God damn it. It's tough out there, man. You should be sympathetic and reach out to somebody in need on Pride Month. Not those freaks wearing plastic masks like that idiot or the dog people I showed you last week. I'm talking about us regulars. LGBTs. That's it. All the other letters can go fuck off. Everything else can fuck off. Y'all are mentals, is all I'm trying to say. Fuck you, Gomer.
Live.
How dare you? Son of man is glad you weren't his father. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways. Look, man, there's racism everywhere. And it goes beyond just the family. This goes to complete and utter fucking strangers, and even the people that deliver your food are so disgusted by these flags that they think they're gonna catch some kind of disease by getting touched by it. Now, I ain't gonna lie, man. I hate people that put on the flags and put on those fight oligarchy signs on their front lawns. You're a guy around the corner that still has a Kamala for president sign. It's been like 2 years, man. Get over it, you dumbass. Oh my God. Look, man, nothing belongs in your front yard. Not a goddamn thing. Just your green grass and a couple of plants and shit. That's it. Nothing else. People are ridiculous putting shit on their front lawns, putting their politics, their opinions, the stuff they believe in, their faith on the front lawn. People, putting mangers and baby Jesus. I don't even like that shit in the front lawns and shit. It's bullshit. All of it. No one gives a fuck what you believe in. Keep it in your house. Dumbasses. God damn it. There's racism everywhere. There's even racisms inside of pride festivals, my friend. Because somebody let this degenerate in to preach.
Holy Spirit, help me. If somebody were to come up here on the platform right now and they were from Great Britain, how would you know that they were from a different country? Their accent, right? Their accent would give it away. What I've seen is that your accent will always match your origin. And so I can tell if somebody's been sitting with Satan, sitting with the devil, hearing and influenced by demons, because the accent of Satan is pride. This man was influenced by pride. Our generation is influenced by pride. We want God to divinely show up when it benefits us with our money, with our relationships, with our ventures, but we don't like when God wants to show up in our holiness. Guys, I was reading this and I came to the shameful truth. There was more death in the mouth of the man who critiqued God than in the tomb that Lazarus was laying in. There was a recording of Lazarus being brought back to life. There was never a recording of that man repenting from his pride. I've seen that it is easier for God to bring back to life a dead man than for a prideful man to turn from his foolishness. Stop walking in pride. Submit to God.
WokePack for live.
The fucking racist. How dare they preach to a crowd that's ready to fucking have orgies that evening. Oh, yeah.
Woke as fuck.
I don't even know what to say. The crowd should have lynched him. That's all I gotta say. We're moving on. Because the racism didn't stop there. Alright? The racism reaches far away foreign places. Places that man hasn't even set foot in. Places like New Zealand. When a bunch of Maoris invaded a pride parade. you stop now. My grandmother told me if you make that face for too damn long, you'll stay like that for the rest of your life. Don't want none of that. Don't want none of that. These racist, brown motherfuckers ruin the Pride Parade in New Zealand with their bullshit. They're walking around like a bunch of fucking jigaboos. Fuck you. You racist. Look at that. All of them wearing black like a bunch of Nazis with their brown skins and their curly hairs. Fuck you. Assholes. Look at that. God bless those white policemen for standing up for racism against these brown people trying to ruin Pride Month for us motherfuckers. God damn it, I don't know how they do it, man. That took a lot out of me. I am winded as fuck. God damn it. No wonder they all die young. They all die of fucking heart failure and high blood pressure because of their traditions. Oh my God. Happy Pride Month, everybody! We got one more week left.
WokePack, for live. Woke as fuck.
Oh, cheers, everybody. Happy Friday. But let's move it along. Pride Month is not the only thing that happened this week. A lot of shit happened. And guess what? This Joku called me out earlier this week. Fuck you, Joku. How dare you? God damn it! So the man will be the first to admit.
I've made a huge mistake.
As it turns out, it ain't rigged. And the New York Knicks are champions.
For live.
Oh, and President Trump has officially invited the entire team, and they have accepted because they're all Trump supporters and they love him. Every woke Democrat will try to lie and tell you that somehow the Knicks are only going to prove a point that black people belong in the White House. But they're there because they're Trump fans and because Trump is a Knicks fan. That's really why it's happening. All right? Fuck you. NBC. The Knicks won, and they're the new world fucking champions. And it went pretty much how you expected it to have gone. All the kids that day, they didn't have a school bus that whole week. No, there were no school buses. School had to be canceled. All the youth got stupider for another week in America. Or at least New York, sorry, in New York. Oh, but it wasn't enough for these assholes. Oh, no, it's not enough to trash public transportation. And worse, this is children's public transportation and shit. No, it wasn't enough for them to destroy taxpayer money. Everybody who doesn't have kids still has to pay for these goddamn buses through their taxes. You idiots. There you go. This wasn't enough. No, not for the Knicks fans. The Knicks fans decided to set the motherfucker on fire before the night was over. I don't know what happened there. Twitter fucked me over and changed this shit on me. There it is, right there. Yeah, that's a very good point, Gomer. It is fucking summer. Why the fuck were there even school buses downtown at the Knicks game? Huh? Like, whose fucking bright idea was that? Dude, that bitch got melted. Look at that. That motherfucker how did they manage to set something on fire unless someone had gasoline with them, bro? This is insanity to the max, bro. This is like when there's no police officers, there's no one around to enforce the law. Oh, and by the way, this happened when they won. Imagine if they would have lost. Millions would have been killed if they would have lost. All right? Well, you know how it goes with this type of party. Eventually, shots were fired. You gotta love New York, you know, there's always something to see, something going down. Someone getting shot. Well, I can't complain. I mean, the city I live in is now like the highest murder rate. I don't want to say where, but it is. Partly because of all the Mexicans. Yeah, what are you gonna do? We're a bunch of angry motherfuckers. Our skin is brown. Look at me. I'm angry all the time. All right. Just happens. It happens. Well, somebody did catch a supposed, and we'll talk about this as we tell you the story, Spurs fan, a lone wolf in New York by himself. And everybody thought that guy died. That's it. They took him out because you know what was happening all week long. Not this man. The one-man wrecking crew right here. And by the way, he's not even wearing a modern Spurs jersey. He's wearing a Dennis Rodman Spurs jersey back from the fucking early 90s. This guy was not running from anybody. He was walking around asking who wanted some, bro. Turns out this guy actually lives in New York. He made a Twitter about it. He actually lives in New York. And he decided that he was angry at the world, just like the Son of Man. And he just finished watching last week's episode of And he said, I'm angry as fuck. God damn it! So I'm gonna put on a Spurs jersey. I'm gonna go down there and see who wants some motherfuckers.
Live.
He got arrested. But as you saw in that video, he took a lot of motherfuckers out. He's not even a Spurs fan. He's just an angry man who said, let me go down there and see who wants some, because I'm angry today. Yeah. Well, when it was all said and done, my friends, night fell, the crowds dissipated, everyone went home. And the sun came out the next morning. And this was what was left over. I can't play you that, but it's very dramatic. Just look at the scene, everybody. That has to be cleaned up and salvaged. so that tourism can continue and bring revenue into the city. I don't know who the fuck wants to go visit this city, more even want to go live there. Fucking idiots. God damn it, bro. Look at how shitty this looks. You know, I've been to 2 countries that are this disgusting. 2 cities in general. I will tell you that one of them is named Monterrey, Mexico. It's this fucking dirty and disgusting. There's trash everywhere. And guess where the next city is that is just as disgusting as this? It's called Cairo, Egypt. Both of these cities that I've been to are from third world countries, and yet this city, the Big Apple, the representation of America, of liberty and the American way, looks like a fucking third world hellhole. And this is all because of the leadership. Who else can you blame? The people in charge, bro. The people in charge. Wake the fuck up, bro. We'll get to the politics later. We're not in politics yet, motherfuckers. Let's keep it going, because here are the winning team, the Knicks, celebrating with the trophy. Here is the MVP of the fucking shit.
Yeah, Ben. Yeah, Ben. Yeah.
Ben Stiller, everybody.
Yeah. You gotta give her a kiss. Yeah.
Instead of having the fucking players hold the trophy and take pictures with the coach and the sponsors, no, let's bring in the celebrity we gave free fucking courtside tickets. Why? For clout. And to get more money from you idiots. God damn it.
God damn it!
You guys are all idiots.
Take that, take that, take that.
And you are. You are. Every which fucking way they dish it.
Take that, take that, take that.
Because while you dished out 30, 40 grand for your bleach seats, this motherfucker got courtside. He got $100,000 tickets for the NBA Finals for free. Not only that, but other privileged pussy ass jumping on the wagon type of motherfuckers end up celebrating in the most outrageous, epic fashions that you will never experience.
Oh no! He's like an idiot!
Because it isn't enough that he already fucks one of the finest, most expensive plastic bodies in America. But now he's got to celebrate with the winning team after getting free tickets in the front row, even though he never shows up to any of the games all season long. And you, at home, are there worshiping his little dick, which doesn't even fit inside of his own girlfriend's pussy, by the way. And let's be honest, none of our dicks would fit in there, even if we all went in there at the same time.
Woke as fuck.
Fuck you, Timothy Chalamet. Don't worry, man. The next day, there's gonna be a big celebration. The fucking parade with the presentation of the trophy. You know, after Ben Stiller and Timothy Chalamet were done celebrating all night with their fucking peeps and their celebrity people, they're done with the trophy. Then the next day, they give it to the players, my friends. The next day. Not tonight. It goes to the celebrities and everybody who owns money. That's the way it goes. But the next day, they give it to the players. And they present it. They have a big thing downtown. They had to clean up all the destruction we saw earlier. And there was a celebration, as I said. And the fucking Knicks were there. And the mayor presented them with the trophy and the key to the city. But something odd's happened. Because the Knicks coach appeared to not want to be there.
Quentin Dolan.
Or better yet, he seemed like he didn't want to take a picture with the fucking communist mayor that is destroying his city. Look at him. Yeah, I'm sorry that I said that. I meant owner. This guy. Look at that. Oh, yeah. Look, he doesn't even pose. He has his back turned to make sure no one takes a picture. I don't want anybody taking a picture with me and this Iranian terrorist who's destroying New York right now. That's what he's saying. It's obvious. It's so fucking obvious. For fuck's sakes. Fuck you, Mudabe. You're destroying America. Started with New York. It's sad, everybody. It's sad. But I know what you're expecting. They're like, oh, that's not mad. There was so much destruction when they won. Did anything happen during this? Believe it or not, nothing happened. This went down without a single fucking incident. You wanna know why? I'll tell you why. Because New York City and the officials and Mundami, your savior, learned their lesson, and they decided to block access to the parade for everybody. It was official. All the streets were blocked. Nobody was able to get into downtown. No brown, blacks, Puerto Rican, Cuban, Dominican, only white Irish, Jewish motherfuckers were allowed to be in the center for the celebration. Only people that know how to conduct themselves in an orderly fashion were allowed to celebrate. We don't want school buses being set on fire. We don't want fucking guns being fired or anybody getting shot. We don't want crazy people putting on Spurs jerseys and starting random fights with people. They wisened the fuck up. And a lot of these idiots were there since 2 a.m. the night before, waiting in line to get into the square. And when it came down to it, they told everybody, no browns allowed, motherfuckers.
Live.
Ridiculous, bro. I waited 3 hours in line just for them to tell us it's quiet, like it's over. We're not getting anywhere, bro. It's over. It's 7 in the morning, bro.
This is so oh my god. Let us in, bro.
I mean, I don't know why this didn't happen in the first place. Whenever you're gonna have a group of more than 100,000 people, I'm sorry, you need to limit the amount of people that go in. And, well, you need to racial profile the people that go in. That's the only way it's gonna go down without an incident. I'm sorry. Look, I'm brown, but I wouldn't want myself in there because if I was drunk, I know I would start shit. And when you start shit, it's energy or it's aura, and it latches on to someone else, and then it spreads, and before you know it, everybody's fighting. And gays and lesbians and straights and Trumps and Bidens and all this ass comes out of everybody, and then someone's dead. So believe me when I say, this is the kind of shit you need everywhere. I don't understand why you want to have a celebration and just let hundreds of thousands of random people all be next to each other without being searched or frisked or, have at least 2 fingers up their ass to make sure they don't have anything up there. I honestly don't know what they would have up there, any kind of weapon. But I would still want to put my fingers in their asses. Let's be honest with you. Oh yeah.
Woke as fuck. Woke as fuck.
Sorry. Okay, I'm pressing the button too fast. I'm getting excited. Well, you know, this is New York. And even though these people were not led in to the vicinities of the celebrations, eventually shit goes down in this type of environment with these types of people.
She's gonna do a leg drop. I see them looking at
She's
gonna do a leg drop.
Right in front of her kids, too. That's her husband right there with her 4-year-old son, who is conscious of everything that is happening around him. So we know what kind of individuals are being raised for, you know, the next 10 years of our country. Just so you know. Get ready. God damn it. God bless New York. Seriously. I mean, they need God so bad. So everybody, prayers out to New York. But maybe it's not the city, man. Maybe it's not. Maybe, just maybe, it's the goddamn people. Because the World Cup has been happening. And Argentina took over Times Square without a single incident happening. Just a different culture, man. It's a different culture, you know. The World Cup is here. I don't know. We're going to move on from basketball and the blacks. We're moving on to multiracials and the soccer. All right? Or as they say around the rest of the world, football. Football. Because I don't know what we're playing. We should just call it jocks hitting each other. That's what we should call it. Because it ain't football. This is football. And I've been loving it. I'm watching it a lot. I'm watching at least 2 games a day. It's a lot of fucking games. It's like from the beginning when you wake up till the nighttime. It's fucking, it never ends. It never ends. There's a lot of countries playing each other. Right now, the United States of America, God bless it,
live,
is currently in first place of their fucking block after defeating fucking Australia, who they were tied with, and Mexico.
live,
Chica su madre are also first place in their block after defeating South Korea. I can't cheer for my Arab motherfuckers because Iran has been sucking ass. God damn it. And don't even get me started with the rest of the Middle Eastern countries. But what do you blame them, man? They don't even have a ball to play with. It's unfair, right? They play with people's heads over there. That's what they play around with. Somebody's fucking. So whoever the fuck got their head chopped off that afternoon, that's what they practice with. You can't practice with that. You need an actual ball. That's how poor they are. For fuck's sakes. The World Cup fever is here. And everyone's traveling to Mexico, to America, and to Canada to watch these games. Thank you, President Trump. We are getting worldwide attention. And I gotta tell you, man, a lot of people have been suddenly traveling to Texas. And some people around the world, well, they truly do belong in Texas.
I love this beer in this country, by the way. It's really good.
You like the beer in this country? All right.
Hospitality has been amazing as well.
Really? Have you had any Texas barbecue yet?
I had Texas barbecue yesterday. I had a lovely bit of brisket.
Tell me about it. What was your experience? Was it what you expected?
I went fatties. Do you go fatty or lean?
Oh, yeah.
I went fatty. I went to slow bone, picked it up, put the sauce on it, dropped it in the mouth, melted in my mouth. It was absolutely beautiful. It's the best beef I've had in my life.
Really?
It melted in his mouth.
Woke as fuck.
We love to hear that. Did you try any of the other fixins with it or no?
I had a pork chop, I had some pork ribs, I had mac and cheese. The mac and cheese was average though.
Oh, yikes.
And the other thing is, what's this Brussels sprouts gratin about? We have Brussels sprouts at Christmas in England. Why'd you have it on your barbecue? I don't know.
I don't know. There's so many questions here.
Yeah.
Tell me what you're doing today. You're heading into Texas Live right now. What's the...
Everybody has been enjoying the shit out of the United States. Foreigners have been loving the United States. But it's not just foreigners that are traveling to the United States, because I'm telling you, Trump managed to cut a deal where it's also in Mexico and also in Canada. So he spreads the wealth. All right, this was Trump's deal. He spreads the wealth to the northern hemisphere. He's trying to unite us all against one enemy. China. That's it. Right. Don't worry. The whole world versus China. Putin is secretly with us. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So people are traveling to the Americas. And some motherfuckers are traveling to Mexico from America for the very first time. And needless to say, for one of us woke
as fuck
people, well, it was a little bit of a culture shock. For those of you Americans who aren't multilingual, like us Browns, the translation is whoever doesn't jump is a baguette. And my fellow friend over here, he didn't know what to do. He didn't know if he should jump to join in the festivities because it's a different culture over there, or if he should stand up for his rights and not jump. It's crazy when your values clash with another country's, culture. It's insanity. It's a lot of it's happening, all right? There's even been people from Japan who have wound out to Mexico and, as always, have learned the language.
De la selección de Países Bajos, aquí estamos con un japonés que habla español, que vivió en Aguascalientes, que vive en Aguascalientes. ¿Cómo
sí, yo vivo en Aguascalientes, vengo de Aguascalientes. ¡Viva México, cabrones!
Oye,
¡Chingue su madre! ¡No, ya!
Live.
All right, he roughly translated. He says, "Yeah, I'm over here from Japan," and then he yells, "Fuck your mothers, motherfuckers." I know it sounds stupid in American because that's literally the translation, but that's like a normal thing to say over there. Chinga su madre. Fuck your mother. That's a normal thing to say over there. So yeah, he quickly learned all the bad words and shit. Like me, I learned a lot of Serbian bad words and shit, like beach con madre and shit like that. But anyways, let's keep it going, because the Japanese love fucking Texas.
10%.
I'm both from Japan. It's my first time to try. But what is this?
Buzzball.
Buzzball. Okay, I'm gonna try it.
Oh my god!
That's crazy, bro. Because that little shit, he chugged it. That's like 15%. And he just chugged all that. It's fucking strong. That's the kind of shit you sip. Maybe you actually pour that into another drink. A lot of people have been doing that. They'll buy a Sprite or something and they pour that motherfucker in there. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit's enough to fuck you up for the whole night. And this foreigner just drank it not knowing what the fuck it is. I hope these motherfuckers are gonna take care of him is all I'm trying to say. They love this shit. Especially our food, man. You saw that German guy talking. They're loving our fucking food.
Hamburger, steak, hamburger, and Caesar salad. So good. Teddy Brock's barbecue. How was it? Oh, very nice. A steak and that Mexican? Mexican. Yeah, yes. Eat? Yeah. Steak. Of course, steak. Texas barbecue. I did beer and barbecue. Yeah, that very delicious. Expecting the lot of big food like barbecues with burgers. So the all things in Texas. So I'm so happy to eat everything. Yeah. Steak.
I've been saying for a while already. We're fucking spoiled, bro. We take for granted the small little things. Because in other countries, man, I'm telling you, bro, you do not want to order a pizza or a hamburger. You can order a pizza in Italy. You do not want to order a pizza or a hamburger, any kind of American food in another country. Because I promise you, it's gonna be the worst. The worst fucking thing. They don't know what they're doing with their food. I don't know. What is it about Americans? Maybe that's why there's so many overweight people. It's because our food is so goddamn delicious that even after you're full, you still want to eat more because that shit is just so goddamn exquisite that you can't get enough. And these motherfuckers have never experienced it because their countries and their governments, and only that, their way of life doesn't allow the kind of privilege that we all have and we take for granted. And you don't understand because I've been saying this. I've been fucking saying this for months, for years. We are spoiled. We are spoiled and we take for granted the little things.
I'm in America for the World Cup and trying Chick-fil-A for the first time. Are we? Oh my days.
Oh my days. Oh my days.
Amazing!
First bite, man.
Guys, I'm in America and I can't lie, I've been hearing about Waffle House.
This is fucking nuts. I gotta be, neither the Canadian nor the English brain can comprehend this at this moment in time. Wow. The sandwich was made by the Lord himself. Oh my God. This is amazing.
It actually wasn't. It was made by a disgusting, diseased, infested, woke as fuck teenager that we berate every fucking fuck you, Star 30. You motherfucker. You wish you was woker than me. You son of a bitch. Cheers. Thank you for being here. Hey, go get some friends. Seriously. You don't belong. Okay? This ain't 2003. Go back where you came from. Cheers. We take it for granted. The little things. We bitch at our fucking servers. We bitch and our fucking teenagers who's taking 20 minutes to get your food because you know what? They're just not that bright nowadays. We are raising a generation of fucking retards. They're not. We take it for granted. But when people from all over the world come and visit us, this is all they have to say is praise to America and the goddamn privileges you wake up to every day, you fucking pussies.
America, what have you guys done to me? I have become taco obsessed. Tacos.
Yeah.
My god.
I'm in IHOP and I've ordered the chicken waffle. I've never seen this before in my life. That's good chicken.
We're in the States for the World Cup, so we figured we might as well try some Raising Cane's, a couple Canadians. Oh, the sauce is really fucking good.
I'm trying KFC for the first time in America. Oh!
Steak, hamburger, and Caesar salad. So good. A steak.
We are spoiled. Each and every one of us.
Each and every one of you.
Yeah, even that pussy motherfucker who left. We're spoiled. You take things for granted. You complain about the insignificant things. And you want to know why they've never had this type of food? Because their governments actually care about their citizens' well-being. Here, they fucking let you destroy your body, your health, and your well-being for profit, you fucking idiots.
Live.
Someday, I'll have a sober Jewish motherfucker pressing all the buttons, and we won't have any incidents, okay? Think you go over Kyle and all my moderators. You know what it is? It's always gonna be
Live.
Happy Friday, everybody. Thank you for being here on the only show that is strictly
For the boys.
We're all spoiled, man. We need to stop taking things for granted.
American, it's amazing. That's not beans on toast, buddy. No, it's better than beans on toast, that's for sure.
He's from South Africa and he's never been to an American barbecue place at all. Oh, bullocks, that's good.
That's succulent.
That is succulent. I have never heard one of these Americans, Ivy Leaguers, even fucking use that word ever in their fucking vocabulary. And here we have an African motherfucker eating disgusting rubber chicken Chick-fil-A. Alright, that is not even fast food because it takes 30 minutes for you to get your piece of shit sandwich that somehow has shrunk twice of its size, and to them it's heaven. Be thankful that you're able to buy things that kill you here in this country. Stop complaining about it, you pussies. You want to go live somewhere else, is all I'm saying. You hate this country, go fucking live somewhere else, because the people here are freaking the fuck out at the way you live. You all are spoiled, man. They're freaking out.
I'm just going to put it out there. Once you have been traveling around America for a substantial amount of time, when you come home, it is a very strange and slightly, truthfully, depressing feeling, okay? Traveling around America really opened up my eyes, really allowed me to see how I could be living and just how many opportunities there are and how many different amazing places there are, all in one country. Like, since I've been back home in the UK, I haven't felt like myself which sounds so crazy.
He hasn't felt like himself since he has left America. Because for the first time in his life, he experienced what having freedom is really like. That having freedom to completely be ignorant and destroy yourself with excess, with indulgence, with gluttony, with ecstasy and bliss. For fuck's sakes. God bless this country. You fucking morons. You have no idea what you have. And how extremely, disgustingly spoiled you are. Because it's not just the things you take for granted. It's how you treat the things that are given to you as well. Because after the Japanese game ended, while all the American people left the stadium, every single motherfucking Japanese person stayed behind and cleaned up with their own bags that they brought in to themselves. They brought it in. What the fuck is this shit? What is this? Something no one has ever seen before. It's called human decency. It's pathetic. You're all around you, a bunch of sick human beings that can't even be nice enough to clean up after themselves after they threw their disgusting junk all over the place. What? In their very own stadiums, in their home state, in their home city. Because, I went to Yale. I went to Harvard. I'm smarter than you because I took a lot of money from Joe Biden and the taxpayers. You fucking idiots. You can't even clean up after yourselves. You probably don't even wipe your own ass. You fucking idiots. You have another race from another country coming over here and showing you the fuck up in your own country is the most embarrassing thing in the fucking world. Oh, so man, a bunch of foreigners came over and cleaned up after themselves. It's about time. It is about time. Sadly, our supposed own kind in one of the best cities that everyone wants to go and live in, one of the best cities in the goddamn America, said, well, since the Japanese are cleaning, let me just make some more mess for them to clean up while I steal a fucking trash can. These are the people that are out there that are embarrassing this country. Not only that, are destroying it, as I'm showing you. We literally have people coming over here that are amazed at the way you live. Meanwhile, you and your fat lesbian friends are over here shitting at the place you walk to every day to work. Why? I don't know. Because some dumbass, privileged, dumb fuck, Democratic, liberal, professor at your goddamn liberal, Yale, Harvard, MIT, told you and brainwashed you, you fucking idiot. Stole their money. The college stole your money. My money that we all pitched in so you could go to school. You fucking idiot. You're worthless. Just like this fat piece of shit right there. God damn it. Look, it's the truth. Some cultures are literally just shittier than others. What are you gonna do? That's how one team celebrates the win versus how another team celebrates their loss. Because the Japanese lost, they still cleaned the entire stadium. I don't know, man. This should be opening everybody's eyes. Alright. Oh, so man, how do you know the Japanese weren't like fucking causing riots over there in Japan because they lost and shit? Oh yeah, this is what an organized Japanese celebration looks like at their Times Square, just so you know. Right? This is Japanese equivalent to Times Square. When they fucking celebrate, this is how it goes down. They literally wait until there's a green light. They all run to the middle. They yell some konnichiwa bullshit, gachi kachi ka, or some tamagotchi shit. And then when the light turns red for the cars, they all run back to the intersection and wait to let the traffic go by. I don't know, man. Man, so the Asians, they're strict because they're beaten with sticks because they're ninjas and they're really strict and with discipline. You can't compare that to the rest of the world. No one else cleaned up and shit. Oh yeah? Here's a black man telling you otherwise, you idiot.
They deep, man, and they could drink too. What? Are you kidding me, man? They must don't got no water over there in Scotland. After they're gone, I'm one person cleaning up after them, man, and it ain't that bad. They came, conducted themselves, man, with class, dignity, man, and they like our city. So.
I love this guy. This guy's a real American. You're a blue-collar worker. Works hard. Honest job. He could be out there selling drugs or killing people or robbing, stealing. He could. So could I. So could I. Any one of us. But he's not. He's out there doing an honest job, cleaning up after people. Cleaning up after people. That's his fucking job. And he is amazed that there was a bunch of drunkard people from Scotland celebrating. And he came out here to clean up for them. And there was no trash.
They deep, man, and they could drink too. What? Are you kidding me, man? They must don't got no water over there in Scotland. After they're gone, I'm one person cleaning up after them, man, and it ain't that bad. They came, conducted themselves, man, with class, dignity, man, and they like our city. So I'm happy they came, man.
They love our city, and I'm happy they came. Wow, man. There's a lot of people in my city that I'm just waiting for them to get the fuck out of here. But I'm not going to be a total racist or whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and say the truth. Alright? We do have people like MBBW White, who probably made his account a couple seconds ago. Or what are those other people that showed up tonight? I know who you are, by the way. Cheers! But there are assholes everywhere. It's not just America. I'm sorry. I don't want to just single out a few people. It's not just America. Because apparently Argentina was in downtown New York City, like I said earlier, and it was going down without a single altercation. But then the Algerians showed up, and it went down. So you see, MBBW White, it's not just racism in our channel. There's racism in other countries. The Algerians clearly do not like the fucking Argentinians. And I don't like the Argentinians too. Messi should not even be allowed to be fucking playing in the World Cup. Fuck that guy, he's too old and overrated. The only reason he made 3 goals is because 2 of those goals were passes given to him. Easy motherfucking layups because the other pussies were too afraid to take the shot. God damn it.
God damn it!
They gave him all the glory, those pussies. That's the only reason. The first one, I will give him the first goal because I will tell you, he was covered from all sides and the fucking, even the referee's camera saw that there was no opening whatsoever. But that motherfucker shot and the ball curved and made an opening and went in. And I will say, he saw something none of us could ever see. But the other 2 fucking goals, fuck yeah, you fucking pussy! I've really been watching this shit. It's been really good. It's been really good. Look, it's not just the motherfucking Argentinians and the Algerians causing trouble. Because, come on, man. Who's causing trouble throughout the world? The Iranians? I'm sorry. I'm surprised they didn't shut this game down. There was tons of fights during the Iranian fucking team game. And believe it or not, it was from within the Iranians themselves. Because Muslims don't even like each other, apparently. What are you gonna do? Oh well. World Cup, everybody. Make sure you watch that shit. It's getting exciting. But let's get to what everybody has been waiting for, especially that other 2 motherfucking pussies that are out there. The best thing that has ever come out of this country and the 250 years that it's been alive. And that is none other than UFC Freedom 2026. Freedom 25. Because while everybody kept reporting on the news that there was going to be thunderstorms and it was going to be ruined and all these racist white bigots were going to be fucking rained on, like I said last week, Trump flipped the switch. HARP was turned on, and it was clear blue skies. Well, cloudy skies. There was no rain. It rained all around the vicinity, and somehow, and you can check the radar, the storm went around them. The Republicans wanted to tweet out that this is a sign from God and shit. They want to protect the event. Motherfucker, this is the sign of the technology that we are capable of that has been hidden from the general public, you fucking morons. God damn it. Sorry. That's for me. Yeah!
Woke as fuck.
You gotta love that little girl. Anyways, look, the liberals were pissed, needless to say, because it went down without a hitch. And even this lesbian came out and pissed all over herself. You know what it was? It was a bunch of white people. Yeah? It was a bunch of white people. It was 80,000 motherfucking white people and a bald ego motherfucker! 80,000 fucking people showed up to this event, not knowing if they could die tonight at the hands of some fat lesbian strapped with a bunch of C4, or some nerd with thick glasses and an elongated head perched on some kind of building and shit with a rifle. It could have gone down for any one of those idiots, and yet they still They all went over there.
For life.
God bless America. It was beautiful, you all. Who would have thought that many people were going to show up? And they didn't even get to go in the actual vicinity where it went down in the White House. Only the people that served in the U.S. military were allowed. U.S. Marines, U.S. Navy, and U.S. Army were all there present. Cadets, roughnecks, jocks were the only people that attended. Of all races and colors and religions, they don't give a fuck. They're serving America and they're watching people beat each other up. That's what they live for, you idiots. This was their present. Thank you for fighting your wars and sacrificing yourself for complete and utter nonsense. Here's a bunch of guys beating the shit out of each other for you. And they loved it. They did. Us and man. This is just a bunch of racist white people hanging out together. Oh yeah? It was just the whites? There was a lot of browns there too. And believe it or not, even the blacks represented. And even Trump's, and you could call me on this a fucking liar, but that's always son of man breaching the proof. Not only is Trump third cousins with Hillary Clinton and related to Prince Charles, they're all related. Hillary Clinton is also of royal blood. You idiots. It's known facts. Barack Obama has the same lineage as King George III. Fucking morons. Even though all that is known, son of man here telling you the truth. Always bringing you the proof. Trump's illegitimate, immediate black family showed up, motherfuckers, to this event.
What brings you here tonight?
I came to see Uncle Trump win, you know what
Uncle
I mean?
Trump!
Uncle Trump!
Uncle Trump!
Uncle Trump, cousin Barron, Uncle Elon, the first trillionaire. Like, I came to see all the, you feel me, all the everything go down. Actually, why I came here, yeah.
Well, we're actually pretty close to the White House, wouldn't you say?
Oh yeah, very close to the White House, yeah. Close
Okay.
I've ever been.
Did you make any bets on tonight's game?
Oh no, I'm broke. I can lose no money. I can lose no money. I'm broke. I'm safe and sound.
Your friends did though, didn't they?
They did.
Okay.
I'm about 25% in on their stake for real, but on my own stake, nah, I ain't got no money.
Trump, how long has he been your uncle though?
He been my uncle about 8 years now. You know what I mean? 8 years now. You feel me? Uncle Trump and then Elon. You know he my uncle for real. And then
Your uncle for real.
And then, you know cousin Barron, he my cousin.
And cousin Barron?
Yeah, cousin Barron.
Well, I'm glad you came out here. I don't see any rain. It actually looks like it might clear up here.
Hold up a little bit.
Light 10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
I know.
There you go.
It was. Well, Uncle Trump, I guess, brought us some good weather.
Yeah, Uncle Trump.
Okay, what do you have to say for his, today's his birthday? Do you have a message for him on his birthday?
Happy birthday, Uncle Trump. Stay safe, you know what I mean? It's hard out here in these streets. Other than that, you're a real one, you feel me? You're a real one.
I love that. Thank you.
Yeah,
Alright, I was a little late on that one. My bad. It goes to show you that even fucking Trump is down. Motherfucker. And he's got a media family everywhere. The guy likes to fuck a lot. He likes to fuck a lot. What are you gonna do, dumbass? We did talk about none other than Sean Strickland, who was banned from the White House last week. And he claimed that he was going to go down there and disrupt everything. And guess what? He did. So I'm gonna mute this, but I'm gonna let you know in case you didn't know. It's a little bit of context for you illiterate dumb motherfuckers. All right, this shit went down all day. This was like a festival. There was bands playing from like 9 a.m. all the way until what time did this bullshit? Did we start watching it on our Discord? It must have been at least like 8 when it's actually started, or 9, and it lasted till like fucking 11:30 or midnight, I think. It was late. But this shit started like at 9 a.m. and people were led into this big area where there were stages and bands were playing country music, rock bands, Vanilla Ice, a bunch of other, they had a whole day of motherfuckers. Then the street that divided all, because this is a big park, it's right in front of the White House. And then there's a street, the main street in front of the White House. That street was blocked off and was being used for drag racing, so the crowd could also watch that and be entertained.
Live.
At 1 a.m. we got off. Damn, that was late, Joku. I didn't go to work the next day. I didn't give a fuck. It was a good America's birthday. God damn it!
God damn it!
Oh my God! It's a good America's birthday. We went in late. They went in late. It was a crazy ass time. They also had dirt bikes doing stunts and shit. It was just, they had a whole thing planned. The whole thing planned. But Strickland showed up in the middle of this stuff because they had some amateur wrestling or some shit. And of course the cops went and they busted his ass. They said, fuck this, Trump said you're banned. You racist motherfucker.
Name Lee Kim.
Oh, wait. My bad. The wrong video right here. Here he is. We're going to get to that one in a little bit.
I'm pretty sure I didn't break him all. Like, I'm pretty sure. But we might be going to jail. I'm pretty sure we didn't break no laws. Hopefully cops.
They didn't go to jail. They literally just drove him to the edge of the city. And they say, stay over there, bro. All right? If we see you there again, you will be arrested, basically. You know, this asshole continued trying to get clicks and clout with his toxic masculinity. And this is what he went around doing for the rest of the afternoon.
What's your name, Lee Kim?
My name is Ethan.
Ethan. You gotta be a stronger, better man, bro. Like, you would get fucked in prison. Like, you would get straight fucked in prison, dude.
But I got like a crazy Philly show.
Ooh. Yeah, no, dude. No, you got like, no. I want to get this Chinaman some pussy, bro. He's 18 years old. He's a virgin. So if there's any fat women, maybe disabled, you know, maybe with a slight handicap, autistic but not too autistic, you know, hook my boy Ethan up.
So yeah, this guy went on with his racist shit, just berating motherfuckers and just fucking around DC. But he was not allowed anymore around there. People are still complaining about how dare Trump, how dare he was allowed to desecrate the American White House lawn with this barbarian bullshit. Oh yeah? Well, I mean, who did it better? Because Biden had this stuff. And I showed you last week, and I'm not going to show you. But they were getting naked, too. We saw the titties. So, I mean, titties and blood, what's the difference? You know? One of them claims to bleed, and the other guys are actually bleeding because they're beating the shit out of each other. That's all I'm going to say.
Live.
But don't worry, man, because the Democrats had it covered. The liberals had their counter-programming.
Oh, you fascists bound to lose. You're bound to lose. You fascists bound to lose. Hey there, all you you straight. When you come for the rest of us, we'll fight you at the gate, and you will lose. You fascists bound to lose. Oh, you fascists bound to lose.
I was like fucking wondering, maybe this was like a little like dig on these racists because they were playing Southern music to make fun of them. But no, I think they were actually trying. And that's what makes it lame. Oh my god. Don't worry, motherfuckers. They couldn't get any celebrities to show up. But they did have one hell of a closing song. Alright? Because they decided to adopt, alright, one of the best slogans in the American military. And that is that nobody gets left behind. And they thought they were going to use it to zing Trump and zing our military. And here's their closing number.
No one is getting left behind this time. No one is getting left behind. Not this time. No one is getting left behind this time. How do we get there? Together or never get there at all.
God damn it, man. Fuck Drake and Beyonce. This is what everybody should be listening to.
Live.
Moving on. It wasn't just enough to embarrass themselves with this type of nonsense. They had to continue with their usual bullshit. And guess what? Even though nobody talked about it, another attempted assassination attempt, or at the very least, mass terrorist, homegrown terrorist attack was thwarted by the CIA/FBI/ICE coalition.
5 people connected to a planned drone attack. It allegedly involved using explosive-laden drone aircraft to strike buildings near the UFC event at the White House last Sunday. They were also going to use snipers to get people who were trying to escape the drones, and
they were going to crash drones with explosives right into the crowd. And when everybody ran outside, they were going to be already posted up, just shooting randomly whoever was running outside.
There was an attempt to breach the White House. This appears to have been a very well-coordinated plot, involving as many as 23 different people. Have you been...
And if you can see right down there, the Dow just went up 390 points, motherfucker!
Live.
Those of you who invest are rich now. The rest of you idiots, keep listening to your rap music.
Fully briefed on this, and what can you tell us?
I have not yet been briefed on this, but if true, this is a dramatic win for law enforcement and obviously just an incredible thing to save lives.
Well. I don't want to hear Mr. Rand Paul, you dumb son of a bitch. I wanted your fucking father to be president, but he wasn't even given the thought of day by these idiots who would rather spend it on communist Bernie Sanders than on a real fucking doctor who could actually save people, actually has saved people. What have this pussy's ever done but make money off of his fucking tech companies? Fuck you, Rand Paul. Your father is a true American. You're just a fucking pussy. That's what I gotta say about that motherfucker. But they caught the leader of this heinous plan to cause mass destruction and death in America. And it was none other than my very own fucking cousin. Abraham Alvarez.
God damn it!
This is what I hate my family, bro. I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't ever want to associate myself with these fucking morons, man. This guy's a fucking pendejo. How dare he smile with that curly, luscious curly hair that hasn't lost its pigment yet. You lucky son of a bitch. You must have gotten genes from that other whore on the other side. Fuck you. I'm glad you were caught, you piece of shit. If I would have known, I would have turned him in myself. But I should have known. I already told all my family. Fuck you. Good riddance. Sorry. I've had a bad week. Right? This has been hard on the entire family. This asshole has brought stigma upon us. It's been horrible, man. It's been horrible. That's why I haven't gone online and played or nothing like that. Alright? It's been hard on the son of man to have this filth in my blood. That ain't from my side. That's from that other whore's side. We all know she was a whore. Anyways, I don't want to bring this up. Yeah. Cheers, Rose!
Live.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Thank you for being here, motherfucker. Strap yourself in. It's about to get heavy. This wasn't the talk of the UFC 250, because the talk of the UFC 250 was none other than Josh Holtec coming out and saying that Michelle Obama is a man after his win. And I'm going to say that this is something that I came upon a very long time ago. I saw some footage. I saw the footage that I ain't going to show you on television. And I went down the rabbit hole that I'm about to take you down. Because half of the audience that heard this was offended. It was. They were offended. Yeah. And then 40% of the other half were confused and wondered why this asshole said that. But 10% of us, and Joan Rivers, God rest her soul, knew it all along. She's known what the rest of us have known for a very long fucking time.
Miss Rivers, how are you? You made a ton of news officiating the wedding in New York yesterday. Is this like a new cottage career move for you?
I'm so excited.
Okay.
And I should do very well because I don't charge.
And do you think that the country will see the United States will see the first gay president or the first woman
we
president?
already have it with Obama, so let's just calm down.
Got it.
You know Michelle is a trans.
I'm sorry, she's a what?
A transgender. We all know.
Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. It's okay.
She died shortly after, during a doctor's visit, doing a routine checkup that she gets done every couple of months for the past, ever since she's been alive. This was before any conspiracy. This was before anything even got started. This was before the video I will show you after this that convinced me, that made me go down the rabbit hole. This happened before that fucking video that I'm going to show you. And this lady died shortly afterwards. And I don't think she meant it in a bad way. She loves gay people. She's been around gays and lesbians and motherfucking weirdos her whole entire fucking career. She wasn't hating. She wanted it to be in public. She's like, get over it. Like, let's just accept it. Like, God damn it, why are they hiding? That's basic. She's an old fucking lady. She has no filter. At that age, you don't have a filter. She's not being a hater. She's not trying to be funny. She has no filter, and she is saying, get over it. Let's accept it. Get covered, live. And she got killed because she's an old lady and wasn't thinking right. This is the video that happened shortly after this, live on television, that convinced me, or at the very least, set me down the rabbit hole. And I can't play you the music for obvious reasons, but just take a look at the obvious area you're supposed to be looking at. And there is clearly stuff there that should not be there. I'll even try to make this bigger. Oh my god. I don't want the... There we go. I'll try to make it bigger. I knew it was going to fuck up, but look. There's stuff there that should not be there. And it is swinging and moving, bro. Look, man. I have the same condition she has, unfortunately. So believe me when I say is that I don't go full commando ever. Because that is the result of going commando, bro. Everyone can see it. It's the truth. It's the truth. Son of man, here you go with your conspiracies, being a racist and shit. Oh yeah? Well, how come the troopers in the state of Florida even know what's going on?
And I think you would all agree that this guy's an ugly woman, right? This is what you really get when the makeup comes off.
WokePack for live.
Ah, son of man, here you go, exploiting somebody else's fucking vulnerabilities and being a racist against blacks. Oh yeah? Well, how do you explain Joe Biden calling out Obama on this little matter live on television? And by the way, the crowd reacted in the most proper way, if you listen. All right? Biden called out Obama when they were running into primaries to see who was going to run for president before he was made vice president.
No, Barack got tested for AIDS. There's no shame in being tested for AIDS. It's an important thing because
Hang on. Because Obama's going to have to cover for this. The crowd's shocked that Biden is bringing this up. All right, they're shocked. They're shocked, as you should have been, but I know you didn't watch it because you're a fucking dumbass. But here it is for you. So the man bringing up facts. God damn it!
God damn it!
For AIDS, there's no shame in being tested for AIDS. I know Barack got tested for AIDS. There's no shame in being tested for AIDS. It's an important thing because the fact of the matter is in the community's engaged in denial. They're engaged in denial. No one wants to talk about it in the community, and we do not have enough leaders in the community and outside the community demanding we face the reality, confront the men in the community as well as the women, letting them know there are alternatives.
Thank you.
Travis, I just got to make clear, I got tested with Michelle.
He got tested with Michelle. I wonder why. Yeah. And this isn't the first time Barack, because that is not his real name. Barry. Yeah. Sotoro. This is not the first time Barry has let it slip about his wifey.
Distinguished guests, and men and women of the finest military in the world. And most of all, Admiral Mullen, Deborah. Michael and I also want to acknowledge...
Let me rewind that for you, in case you didn't hear it the first time.
Michael and I also want to acknowledge your son Jack, who's deployed today. All of you have performed extraordinary service to our country.
He knew he fucked up, but he couldn't go back, and he just kept going through the speech like if it was an innocent mistake. There's been a lot of stuff saying, this is all racism, son of man. Trump, he came out and just wanted to embarrass the legacy of one of the greatest, darkest presidents we've ever had. And he is the darkest, I'm not lying. That's just me calling the facts. All right. God damn it.
God damn it!
Here you go, spewing your nonsense and shit. Oh yeah? Well, this got to the Obamas, obviously. What are the Obamas gonna do now after everything's been exposed?
Coach Barry called a meeting, told the team he's not suiting up.
I think Michelle very much would prefer a quieter life for us.
Yeah, me and Michael wanna go away for the spotlight and be alone now.
Woke as fuck.
I'm with Joan Rivers. I don't know why you just don't come out as gay and trans. You would be even more popular, you fucking dumbasses. That's all I'm gonna say. They would be, their popularity would skyrocket, and then this guy could run for president, and we could have Michael Obama as a trans president. Oh yeah!
Live. Woke as fuck.
It could happen, but these idiots are not jumping on the opportunity. People are not dumb, man. People know.
Obama a man?
First of all, if you watch the movie about Obama's life, they showed him with boyfriends. They didn't show him with no girlfriends. So somebody that's used to having boyfriends ain't just going to get no damn girlfriends not unless they got a damn balls. So I'm gonna put it like that, okay? So
she ain't done, folks. She ain't done.
Not unless they got a damn balls. So I'm gonna put it like that, okay? So when you look at Michelle, other pictures, she got a fucking beard and a short ass afro. So if I had to roll dice to crap the fuck out, I'm gonna say yes, I truly believe she is a fucking man. Cause there ain't no way in the hell Obama married no goddamn woman when everybody know he gayer than a mother.
Woke as fuck.
And I dare any of you guys to call that racist. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah. Anyways, the UFC went down without a hitch. And soon afterwards, at 3 in the fucking morning, Trump didn't go home to go asleep. He didn't go home to fuck Melania. She probably went home with one of the fighters. Aw, yeah. No, this guy got an Air Force One and he took off to France to meet for the G7 conference to try to bring peace in the goddamn world. And as soon as he showed up, he showed all these motherfuckers who was boss, and he told them who was boss.
Hello, I'm the boss.
Did you hear that? He stopped and he told them, I'm the boss.
Hello, I'm the boss. How are you? Good, thank you.
They respect him for it, bro. Cheers! And he was the talk of the town, man, because as soon as he sat down, it was all business. Yeah. It was about war and politics, bullshit, and left and right, lesbianisms and gayisms, and motherfucking leftists and rightists and motherfucking pussies. No. This was about real politics, men, shit, motherfuckers.
Guys, you don't invest in UFC. I was telling your team earlier, this UFC is growing bigger and bigger. I mean, it used to
They're talking about the UFC, you dumb motherfuckers.
Live. Be boxing, but now the UFC is the event and
Fuck your wars and your politics and all you fucking gays and lesbians. What's more important to the fucking leaders of the world is the fight that happened at the White House.
Live.
Oh, you fucking sheep. We're all gonna die. These are the people in charge of the world. And you guys are fighting about fucking petty shit. I wish I was there among them, talking about the UFC fight. It was all UFC fights, talks, celebrations, and Obama was even brought up. Trump actually was the guy, obviously, who brought him up. And here's a little clip.
$1.7 billion in cash, green cash from banks.
This is actually not a lie. This is what's fucked up about it. Is that this is the man who is saying this. Because he's saying something that's true. It's just a damn shame that it's him who's saying it.
$1.7 billion in cash, green cash from banks, into a Boeing 757 and flew it into Iran. And they stood at the plane. I have pictures of it, like, oh my God, look at this money he's giving us. He tried to bribe his way out. I didn't do that. Nobody mentions that. 1.7 billion and hundreds of millions of dollars. They tried to bribe their way out of it. And you know what the Iranians did? They laughed at Obama and they said he's a stupid son of a bitch.
Obama gave them money, and Hillary Clinton gave them uranium. It was part of the deals they made with them. It's crazy. We're pawns, each and every one of us.
Each and every one of you.
Take that, take that, take that.
That's all we can do. That's all we can do.
Take that, take that, take that. Take that, take that, take that.
We can't do anything about it, bros. We can't. Unless one of us gets on the inside. There's nothing you can do about it. But it was official! It was official. Peace was signed for the Middle East and the world. Donald J. Trump signed it in Versailles in front of all the world leaders. And all they were waiting for is for Iran to show up yesterday to sign the papers and welcome in a new world order. But as expected by everyone in the right and the left, Israel attacked Lebanon. And Iran decided to pack their bags and go home and say, we're not signing shit. The war is going and the Strait of Hormuz is closed. And now that gas has gone down to $3, it's going to go back down to the bullshit you were paying last week. Fucking shit. All because of our Jewish fucking overlords. And shit. And Trump was not happy about it. Unfortunately, Israel has all the videotapes and files that Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell gathered of him with plenty of little girls, where he claimed, I have seen the witnesses and the testimonies of them getting raped and told it was a privilege to be fucking someone as rich as Donald Trump. It is what it is. It's what this little girl signed up for, and that's what they were getting paid for. Quite frankly, there ain't money enough for me to do it. Back then. Nowadays, I'm begging for it, but ain't nobody want to pay for it. I'm too old. God damn it.
God damn it!
But Trump was not happy about this bullshit because he was about to become Jesus, and it was ruined for him by none other than Bibi and his Jewish ass.
And you'll see that when you see the agreement, but it's appropriate that we release the agreement, and we did send a copy to Israel, by the way. They've been a good partner. Again, I think they could do better with respect to Hezbollah. I'm not saying they shouldn't protect themselves. I'm saying when...
Look at Kushner back there looking at fucking Trump being a fucking son of a bitch.
2 drones are shot into the desert and drop harmlessly. You don't have to knock down buildings in Beirut. They could behave better.
They could behave better. You don't have to be blowing the shit out of innocent people. You fucking Nazis. God damn it.
God damn it!
He can come out and say it. But straight up, this was a ploy from Israel trying to end peace in the Middle East because Israel don't give a fuck about nobody. Israel's the real enemy of the entire world. The problem with America is that it doesn't matter. Every single motherfucker in America is in Israel's pocket. And America we have no choice but to be slaves. It doesn't matter who's president, who's vice president, who's elected officials. Israel 100% controls America. And there's nothing you can do about it. And Netanyahu's pissed right now because Trump is now saying, basically, that we're not going to help them in their bullshit because they're disrupting world peace. Trump is trying to become Jesus. That is his whole fucking thing. He wants to become the savior of the world so he can be remembered for all fucking time. and that is to unite the world under one fucking government. Which has been the plan from all along. And Netanyahu is pissed about this. And he's calling it out.
80 years ago, in the Holocaust, the Jewish people were totally defenseless against those who sought our destruction. No nation came to our aid. Today, we again confront enemies bent on our destruction. I say to the leaders of the world, no amount of pressure, no decision by any international forum will stop Israel from defending itself. As the Prime Minister of Israel, the one and only Jewish state, I pledge here today from Jerusalem on this Holocaust Remembrance Day, if Israel is forced to stand alone, Israel will stand alone.
This is a preview of the next actual Third World War. Because this whole time we've all been afraid of the terrorists and the communists and this and that. But this is our real enemy that our government has chosen the right people to lead us into a new age. A new age that we will no longer be manipulated by blackmailing bullshit. Because for the first time ever, we might actually have a goody two-shoe, smart as fuck guy who is actually clean and doesn't have his hands dirty. That might actually save America.
Now, I saw the Axios report, that Netanyahu is fuming. That's not reflective of the conversations that I've had with him, but maybe he's saying something to somebody else that he's not saying to me. What I will say, and this does bother me, is that you've seen people within Bibi's cabinet who have come out and attacked the deal, and in some ways very personally attacked the President of the United States. And I guess my message to them would be twofold. Number one, Donald J. Trump is the only head of state in the entire world who is sympathetic to the nation of Israel at this moment in time. And he happens to be the head of state of the world's superpower. If I was in the cabinet of the Israeli government, I might not be attacking the only powerful ally that I have anywhere left in the entire world. And the second message I would give to some of those cabinet members, Bibi, to his credit, has not gone down this path, but to some of these cabinet members in Israel who are attacking the President of the United States, the other thing that I would say is that over the last 3 months, 2/3 of the defensive weapons that have protected your homeland have been built by American hands and paid for by American tax dollars. The problem for Israel is not Donald J. Trump. And anybody in Israel who thinks their biggest problem is the President of the United States needs to wake up and smell the reality of the situation.
Live.
The next war we fight is going to be against Israel. Because the next generation of people that are being placed and groomed to be in charge have nothing to be blackmailed by. And that's going to cause a trouble. It's only a matter of time before the whole world unites against one person, one common enemy. And I'll let you decide who that is. But since we're talking about the future, let's talk about this. Yeah, I don't even know how people can. Did this guy used to be fat? I've seen all the memes where he's a fat dude with curly hair, long curly hair. But I cannot find pictures of him actually looking like that. Oh, the internet is crazy. This guy's smart, bro. And this guy is literally being funded by the Antichrist. Peter Thiel. If you don't know who Peter Thiel is, you better do your research because you're a fucking idiot who is still asleep. A dumb fucking sheep. I don't even know why you're watching this goddamn channel. God damn it. God damn it! This guy was sent into the lion's den and he held his own.
To pick up on this theme because I think it's really important. We do have to strike a balance, of course, between enforcing our laws. We don't want to dehumanize people. That is the balance that, look, law enforcement, what I'd say about this, law enforcement is always inherently not a very pretty process, especially when you're dealing sometimes with violent people, with people who are resisting arrest. Some of the people that I've been told by the media were completely peaceful, had never violated any laws. You actually look into the record and you find out that those people were actually being violent, or they did have a criminal record. They had a sex trafficking conviction.
Don't have criminal records. So the majority of people that ICE is rounding up and taking out of their homes.
That Obama and Clinton and Bush and Reagan and every other president before him did as well.
From their families, they're separating families. They're using children as bait. But the majority are not criminal.
But can I respond to that, guys? Let me just say this. Okay. So you talk about the children. Here's what I'd say. Do we know that during the last administration, we had tens of thousands of children who were sex trafficked by the cartels, who were brought into our country in profoundly dangerous and predatory conditions?
Let's talk about this administration.
But here's the point. Unless you enforce the border, you invite that kind of conduct. You think that our immigration policies are inhumane based on the reporting of one person with a political bias. What I'm telling you is that it's inhumane to allow cartels to sex traffic people across our border.
I mean, he brought the facts, man. Excuse me, this is live, and this is real. I ain't a pussy fucking smoking that bullshit. Alright? This is the real shit. Pussies. You know what it is, son of man. It got real. And you know how these motherfuckers are. They interrupt and they squawk and talk over people and shit. Remind you anybody? Yeah, they talk a lot. God damn it. And it's like 6 of them surrounding one person. What do you expect? Eventually, it got a little bit disrespectful, bro. And you can't say it didn't, because at the end of the day, this is the Vice President of the United States of America. If this was Kamala Harris here, they would not be interrupting her or being the way they're being with him. And he's being very calm and patient, I might add. By a guy who can obviously probably have them all arrested and stripped of their clothes and cavity searched in public, if he wanted. I'm just gonna say the truth. But even one of them has enough sanity to fucking say, we gotta stop this ass.
Might be skeptical of this, but I promise you guys might be skeptical of this, but I promise you
I have to go to break. Anna, God, please, we have more with Vice President J.D. Vance when we come back. Don't do that.
Please. This is the Vice President J.D. Vance. We'll be right back. Because she's being told, cut to commercial. They're disrespecting him live on television. What are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do? There are some of them that actually took a liking to him.
Hey, well, listen, he talked about his giant head for a while. I enjoyed that. All right, and then he sat down with a joke. I thought it was pretty good that his press team told him that this was a table of MAGA Republicans.
Yeah, that was funny.
All right, let's get into your... and then apparently I'm getting a note here. You told him during the break that he should run for president because he has a good vibe.
I think that even though for a Republican, mind you, I'm not a Republican.
Yes, you're not turning.
I think possibly I voted for Michael Bloomberg once for mayor, who was supposedly...
Yeah, you always liked Bloomberg.
Supposedly he was a Republican. I don't mind a Republican on the city level because it needs a little discipline. But on the national level, I want somebody with a good heart. And those are more in the Democratic Party, in my opinion. They care about the poor. They help people. The Republican Party is much more about saving taxes for rich people. So I'm not a Republican.
One thing he said backstage, I think he said it a couple times today, was that he was more nervous coming on The View than he was for the vice presidential debate against Waltz.
Well, he should be, because we're, the other girls have many receipts.
Yes.
Sonny, she's got all the receipts,
Yes, absolutely.
And Sarah likes to, bring in the kids, which is always like a low blow, and they get scared of that.
But Joy Behar said she wanted him to run for president, even though she's not a Republican, because he was actually a nice fucking guy. And this is also out of his mouth as well.
Honestly, Greg, I expected them to be absolutely vicious, and they were only a little bit vicious. It wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Joy Behar even said during the break, not joking, she said, "You know what? You're like pretty good for a Republican." And I was like, whoa, that is a way better compliment than I expected from Joy Behar. I gotta say, I thought that Sonny, the woman to my left, was gonna call me a racist. In reality, it was Whoopi, the woman to my right, who called me a racist. So expectations were defied.
There you go. There you go. Don't judge a book by its cover. You never know who's going to call you a racist, because everybody who is backed up into a corner automatically pulls the racist card, is all I'm going to say. That's a cheap fucking ploy they use nowadays. I hate that shit. You have any idea how much I've been a victim of racism? Look at me. All right? Even before I was born, I was already played, like fucking set up to be racism. And motherfuckers want to come up to me and talk ass. Suck a dick, pussies. That's all I'm gonna say. The sky's the future, man. If you don't believe me, listen to some of the views he's bringing to America. And he's not bringing the views as a racist. He's bringing the views as a real, and I ain't lying, as a real Christian American.
Look at progressive atheistic culture and say, like, for example, if you believe that Jesus is the Son of God, rose from the dead on the third day, there are a lot of progressives who will say, you're a crazy person, you believe in superstitions. And those same people will tell you that if a grown man takes some hormonal therapies that Big Pharma told them to take, that person will become a woman. It's like, actually, you believe something that's far crazier and clearly a violation of nature.
Live.
Son of man, this is just one of these Nazi racists. What does he fucking know about what he's talking about? I don't know. I mean, he just kind of makes sense for once. That's all. I don't know what else to say. What candidate do you have? Throw something at me, for fuck's sakes. Because this is a guy who's going to be president, whether you like it or not. Because there's nothing else out there. Look, man. Do I want this guy as president? No. This guy's not going to be no good at news. This guy's going to be all business, no jokes. You know Trump. I can't do a fucking 3-hour show on this fucking dumbass. I can't. Oh, City Man, don't worry. This guy's funny in his own way.
Mr. Vice President, thank you so much. I know that you are still not sure if you are going to run for president in 2028, but if you do not, is there anyone in particular that you would want to see run?
What's your name?
Stephen Kapuska, sir.
I want Stephen Kapuska to run for president.
Live.
I fucking love this guy. He's got my vote. That's my type of joke. That was fucking dope, bro. I can't believe he did that. What's your name? Yeah, you sure are for president, you pussy. You look weird enough. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. But let's move it on. Since we're talking about these motherfuckers, to U.S. politics. And guess what, my friends? Live in front of the television, the fake news struck again.
For the Attorney General, Colonel Houses, were able to ask a couple off-topic questions, specifically about the wrongful arrest of Lindsay Isaacs in Volusia County. I understand that she and her criminal attorney met with your office, Mr. Uppmeyer, just a couple days ago. How did that meeting go? And do you think that Lindsay Isaacs deserves an apology? And what's the status of those two FHP troopers that are named in the civil lawsuit?
All right, so you just pissed me off. Now, I'll let him decide if he's going to answer your question, but all this shit, you want to ask him about some other case? We're talking about children. Now, if you're getting that from one of your people that typically is behind the phones that y'all have, wants you to ask that question, tell them to have the gonads to come here and ask me that question. That is what you need to be focused on.
To be fair, we did ask about that. And
it doesn't make a difference. I'm not here to talk about what FHP did. I'm here to talk about what they did, nothing else. Let's get that abundantly clear, because it happens. It happens to this poor man all the time. You want to go off on a tangent. This press conference is solely for those pieces of shit that are right there. Are we clear?
Look, all right, it took a long time. I don't know if I was right on time or if I was really late, but it took a long time to get this big, fat motherfucker over here. Cheers. Happy Friday, everybody.
WokePack live.
Oh, my God, that's bitter as fuck. You know, that's going to get me fucked up. All right.
For the Attorney General,
my
Colonel
God, that was really racist. I want to apologize to everybody for this fucking, I don't know what you call them, Floridans. What do you call people from Florida? Nazis? I don't know. Anyways, I want to apologize for this man with a hat for fucking up. That's all I'm gonna say. But I have no apologies for this next piece of shit that I'm about to show you. As she said the quiet part out loud for everybody.
The platforms, whether it's Facebook or Twitter X or Instagram or TikTok, whatever they are, if they don't moderate and monitor the content, we lose total control. And it's not just the social and psychological effects, it's real.
In case you didn't catch that, you idiot.
The content, Instagram or TikTok, whatever they are, if they don't moderate and monitor the content, we lose total control.
We lose total control.
Lose total control, and it's not just the social and psychological effects, it's real harm.
They see everything you do. They know everything you do. They know the things you like, the things you masturbate to, the people you talk to, your fetishes, your most deepest, darkest fears. They know everything because you're online and have an account. You idiots. You're a slave in a system. Each and every one of you. Each and every one of you is a goddamn slave. And you need to wake up because you're heroes. And the people you look up to and the music you listen to each and every day. God damn it. God damn it! Is nothing but a big fat that you take.
Take that, take that, take that.
Every single day you wake up. But if you don't pay attention, you won't catch these things, you idiots. But I'll tell you one person who didn't pay attention this week. It was none other than Gavin Newsom, who apparently his time has run out in this country.
Days, federal agents have knocked on the doors of family, friends, and former employees. Not because they found a crime, because they're simply trying to find one. They're demanding records. They're abusing the grand jury process.
They're demanding records like they did to Trump and invaded his Mar-a-Lago.
Digging through years and years of random documents. Donald Trump isn't just coming after me because of my mean tweets. He's coming after me because I'm considering running for president.
Which I seriously 100% hope this is a possibility, because JD Vance will destroy him in a debate. And it'll be hilarious because this guy's a fucking tool. This guy might as well be that fucking idiot from Canada who's with the one who's dating Katy Perry. What's his name? That pussy. This guy might as well be that guy. Tremblay, fucking Castro's son and shit. Oh, this guy's such a fucking idiot. Oh my god. I hope it's true. It'll give us content for the channel. Cheers!
Live.
He's being investigated by the federal government, and he's blaming Trump for all this travesty because he wants to run for president. Oh yeah? Or even your own fake news that you lick ass to and pay millions of dollars has been calling you out of this ass.
Newsom, the wife of California's governor and potential 2028 presidential contender, Gavin Newsom, is currently under federal investigation for possible tax crimes.
It's not even him the federal government is investigating. It's his wife for evading taxes. She's been hiding behind him and not paying her taxes because she thinks she's rich and white and doesn't have to pay her taxes every year like the rest of us. And because of that, because he's married to her, now he's being investigated and all of his crimes are going to be exposed to everyone as well.
The investigation into the first partner is unclear. The documentary filmmaker founded Representation Project, a nonprofit focused on gender equity in media.
I love.
What are the odds?
Championing and focusing on uplifting and supporting women and girls.
She also owns.
Holy fucking shit! It's none other than Joku the Greaser.
WokePack. Live.
From Houston, Texas. Representing all day. What up, motherfucker? We love you on this channel. Represent fucking Joku. Thank you for being here, my motherfucker. You're gonna make me cry. Alright. I am happy that you're getting World Cup games in your city. I hope you're going there. You're fucking bitches from other countries, motherfucker. Cheers to Joku the Greaser. We love you. Oh my god. I'm glad the old WokePack showing up on motherfuckers from back in the day. The fake news called him out. Fake news is calling him out. Fuck you, Newsom. Fuck you. They got your wife. Your secrets are going to be exposed. You're never going to win president. I can't wait till this guy. I hope he is on the ballot because I can't wait. I want content, man. I want content. I mean, Democrats. Trump is going to die before he finishes. JD Vance is going to be president before he gets elected. That's all I'm going to say. Look, man. It gets more embarrassing for these assholes. Because the Obama trash can of doom, aka the presidential library in Chicago, was finally open to the public, and it looks like ass. Oh my god, it looks like fucking shit.
Its grand opening ceremony as concerns over the costs for the project grow. Todd Pyro thought he was getting an invitation. He did not, so he's going to tell us what happened.
Stunned.
Right.
Could not believe it. I've been waiting in my office for it to arrive, and I'm going to talk to mail later on today. Well, after years of waiting and millions of dollars spent, the Barack Obama Presidential Center finally set to open to the public tomorrow after today's dedication ceremony right in the heart of the south side of Chicago. It's the most expensive presidential library in modern history, as constructed.
Obama, from his private savings, donated $1 million. And the final cost out of the taxpayers of Chicago was $850 million. For this fucking cube that looks like a fucking trash can with no windows, and it looks like something Darth Vader was having sex by himself because he's disformed and burnt to a crisp and probably doesn't even have a dick to fuck a chick with. God damn it. Cheers, Joko. Joe Cool, the fucking greaser, straight out of Houston, Texas.
Live.
Construction costs have reportedly ballooned from $330 million to at least $850 million. Although an updated final projected cost has not yet been made public, it all comes as some subcontractors are claiming they have not yet been paid for the work they have done.
So many of our black contractors are complaining about they have not got their money. But the other side of it, a lot of the black community and the newspapers do not know that these people have not been paid.
What? Obama didn't play the brown people for building his piece of shit block. Lego block. Oh my god, that's horrible, bro. That's fucking shitty as fuck. But this shit still went down. And they didn't, because they wanted to keep it woke. Because honestly, this does not represent wokeness at all. In fact, I'm going to be honest with you. This looks like something the Trump administration would fucking built. A tower of death and torture and destruction for all mankind. This is what this looks like. Doesn't it look like the first black president's fucking library? What the fuck are you looking at? A Lego block standing up with a couple of windows, stained glass, shit covered windows, for fuck's sakes. The fuck is this? It's pathetic and embarrassing that this cost $850 million. You want to know why it cost that much? Because all of that money was stolen. By this guy and his workers.
So many of our black contractors are complaining about they have not got their money. But the other side of it, a lot of the black community and the newspapers do not know that these people have not been paid.
There's a lot of fraud going on around this Obama administration and legacy that's supposed to be established for the world to see in the future. But they wanted to keep it woke during the celebrations. And they came out with the truth for everyone to hear it with their own fucking ears and fucking eyes to witness the truth. about what the fuck it is you're celebrating, you fucking idiots.
We'd also like to take a moment to recognize the original inhabitants of the land upon which we are gathered today.
Oh, let's keep it woke and celebrate the fact that we built this $850 million piece of fucking ass on your tax dollar. But we also built it on stolen fucking land.
We'd also like to take a moment to recognize the original inhabitants of the land upon which we are gathered today. We honor the Anishinaabe, the Council of Three Fires, the Ojibwe, the Odawa, and the Potawatomi nations.
And they clap and cheer for it like a bunch of woke fucking retards.
Woke as fuck.
And to our family and friends whose unwavering love and support help sustain us throughout this incredible journey, thank you.
No one said, and this is what everyone should be hearing. God damn it! God damn it! They are using you, you fucking idiots. They contradict their own things. They make you believe right in front of your eyes, and they make you clap for them because you're an idiot. They just made you go against the very things you're supposed to be protesting against, and you clap for it like a mindless fucking idiot. Please, and I mean this with all sincerity, please, may God bless America, for fuck's sakes. We need it so bad. The people in charge are evil, and the people are idiots. But don't worry, motherfuckers, because the gang was all here, and needless to say, you can very easily tell the clones from the real human beings. Look at this shit. Joe Biden, George W. and Clinton standing there like robots that haven't even been commanded to move while everybody is being normal. And look at this. Martha Bush is also sitting down like a robot. Those people are clones. They are being controlled and are not real. Those people died a long time ago. And what you're seeing there are puppets so that the rest of you all think that everything is normal. This is some sick shit that's happening in our times, bro. In front of our very own eyes. And everyone is okay with it. Everyone is blind to it. But it's right here, man. Joe Biden, George Bush and his wife, and Bill Clinton are no longer alive. And these are husks, clones, genetically produced, engineered to just keep an appearance, because the elite have been fighting within their own little circles. But because they don't want to expose the truth, because if they expose the truth, they lose control over each and every one of you.
Each and every one of you.
They have been keeping their little war a secret. I have already said it. Trump disbanded from their little group. And now there are two sides fighting against control of the same fucking thing, which is us. It's in front of you, bro, if you pay attention. It's in front of you if you pay attention. All you gotta look is at Uncle Bill Clinton over here, who was falling asleep during Obama's presentation. And needless to say, I think people were aware of the fuck-ups that were happening with the clone. And there was nothing they could do about it, but just put up with it. I said, man, you're being crazy. Well, explain the exit. When everybody left the stage, Obama, the last one left alive, Jill Biden, of course, alive, but the clone, who is not conscious of anything, got left behind and got on the mic and said,
my granddaughter.
Where's my granddaughter? You know, because the genetic material they used from Joe Biden to clone this monstrosity still has that imprint of this guy molesting their granddaughter. Yeah, it's true. You want to say I'm crazy, but it's fucking true, bro. It's fucking the truth. So fuck you. Oh. But, son of man, you're being a racist again. Is he just trying to pit shit against, like, something, an accomplishment? A black man became president, and now he has a library. Oh, yeah? Here, what the blacks in Chicago feel about this bullshit.
Chicago. Obama, we're calling on you and Michelle. You and Michelle, come and apologize to Chicago for doing this. You come and apologize to South Shore for moving all these people out, displacing all these people, having J.B. Brister steal our property. Obama, before you come and cut that ribbon on this ugly building, come and apologize to South Side of Chicago, to Chicago. Period. People stood behind you, thinking that you was gonna be about something, and you wasn't about nothing. You owe us an apology. We want an apology from Barack Obama.
We not leaving. We here all summer until he come. We here all summer until he come.
We gonna be here all summer, motherfuckers.
Live.
Yeah, we're not fucking around. They're gonna be there for months. And none of the news is gonna show you this because this is not woke enough for the news. Facts, Joe Cool the Greaser. Facts. Son of man. Here he goes being a racist. Trying to bring up all this ass and shit. Oh yeah? Fuck you. You wanna know why? I'll tell you why. Because here is a black schooling a white liberal lady on the facts. You fucking morons. Because you know what? There are actually some black people that are educated out there. And we love those guys. Check this shit out.
He was, you know what, excuse me, hold on. You know what Obama was predominantly known for? His whole fucking shit? Excuse my language.
Oh, go for it, brother.
Deporter in chief. Hold on. And he was a Democrat.
Drop mic!
He wasn't none of that, man. He wasn't none of that. And what he did for black people, he ain't. Hold on.
American politics.
I do. I'm from America. This is what I do. I wake up every morning at 6 o'clock and watch the news all day. I watch the conservative, I watch Democrat, I watch Republican, I watch all the news, right? And I'm telling you right now, right? Yes, I'm telling you, if I watch all the news, everything. I don't discriminate. I don't discriminate against Fox or whatever.
He'll fuck you, lady, for real. Oh, yeah.
You know, because they views, whatever. I'll take everybody's view. But at the same time, right? Obama, let's go back. Obama, 6 months for what? 6 months.
Everything's gonna explode.
Yeah, it did. After he was president, you dumbass.
It's in your head. It's in your head that's explode.
Every time I didn't say
I like you breaking up your
put your flag in my face.
Yeah, let's go get your coffee.
It's the kind of rhetoric you run into every day with these idiots. Bunch of delusional motherfuckers. But let's move away from American politics and take you into the bigger picture. Alright, my friends? Because everybody's focused on me, America, and bullshit. You live in a whole fucking planet. This planet has other fucking ecosystems, and it has other fucking idiots around the world. Because guess what? Zelenskyy just struck the biggest drone strike ever seen in the entire fucking globe. Hundreds of drones were sent off into civilian fucking buildings in Russia. And needless to say, I think a lot of people got hurt. These are apartment buildings, complexes, condos. These are poor people. Just like you and I living right there. Those motherfuckers, they have roaches bigger than the ones we have in their buildings. And they just got hit by a fucking Zelenskyy Walmart drone that fucking the United States supplied. And shit. God damn it. God damn it! This is some ass, bro. Why? I don't know. Because some men like Zelenskyy, well, some men, they just want to watch the world burn. All of Russia was being drone attacked simultaneously. And I need you guys to understand that it's like, son of man, this is like AI or some shit. There is no way in hell this could have been caused by a bunch of little drones and shit. Here you go, fear mongering. Doing all this, trying to scare people and trying to get clicks and shit. Oh yeah? Motherfucker, this is real. And I'm telling you, man, this has to be stopped. This guy's nuts, bro. This guy's absolutely nuts. And it got so crazy that the Russian people had to do something about it. And what you're thinking is like, oh, why the Russians? Do they have a military? Can the military handle little drones? Well, guess what? They can't. The military can't handle little drones. You know why? Because they're little, you idiots.
Vur! 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 Давай, давай! Давай, брат! Vur! Vur! А, vur da vur! Давай, давай! Oy maşallah! Oy maşallah! Oy maşallah kardeşim! Ha?
Imagine going to work on the highway and the police officers are shooting bazookas into the sky, trying to shoot down drones, little drones that are flying by strapped with C4. Huh? You don't want to imagine it, motherfucker, because you're a pussy. Because this is what people on the other side of the world are fucking living with. And you want to be over here complaining about trans rights and fucking Mexicans being deported? You fucking idiots! Look at what's going on over there, pendejo! Oh my god. It's fucking insane, bro. Even the Russian people have begun to take matters into their own hands. Check this shit out, and it's badass, by the way.
Oh, please.
Oh, yeah! I gotta show that again. That was badass. Check this shit out.
Oh, please.
Dude, that guy, that 100%, dude. That was a lucky ass shot. He saw it coming and he said, fuck it. And he shot. He thought, I'll shoot here and maybe it'll hit it. And it actually hit it, bro. That shit would have hit a building and killed whoever the fuck was living there in the apartment. People are real in Russia, motherfucker. Not like over here, a bunch of pussies complaining about their order at fucking Whataburger and shit. You fucking pussies. That's all I'm gonna say. You have no idea what it's like. It's really bad, man. Zelenskyy trying to start a third world war. Because Russia hasn't attacked, bro. No, this was like peace up until now. It's almost like Israel told Zelenskyy, attack. We'll attack. We'll force everybody to help us. Ain't nobody coming to help both of you idiots. Everyone's gonna destroy Israel and the Ukraine is dead. That's all I'm gonna say. And Marco Rubio is coming out, just like you said, man. He's coming out and that crazy aim with a cigarette. Cheers, Joko. Marco Rubio is coming out also with a fucking cigarette in his mouth, and he's laying down the law and telling Zelenskyy to calm the fuck down, because ain't nobody has his back. Not in this administration, you idiot.
Tell Zelenskyy that security guarantees depend on withdrawal from Donbass.
That's a lie. And I saw him say that, and it's unfortunate he would say that because he knows that's not true, and that's not what he was told. What he was told is the obvious. Security guarantees are not going to kick in until there's an end to a war, because otherwise you're getting yourself involved in the war. Okay, what is a security guarantee? It is troops that are willing to step in and secure. If you put that in place now, that means you're injecting yourself in the war. What he was told very clearly, and he should have understood it, is that the security guarantees come only after there is an end to the war.
Live.
Look, this foreign idiot who doesn't understand English did not understand the terms of the agreement. It said we're gonna back them up and supply them with bombs and protection as soon as they make peace and end the war in Russia. If they're gonna continue bombing, we're not gonna help them assholes. Oh yeah.
Live.
Which is the way it should be, period, bro. What the fuck have we been doing? Giving billions of our dollars to the Ukrainian war that has nothing to do with American citizens whatsoever. One of the stupidest things we've ever been a part of. Fuck you, Joe Biden. Or you and Hunter Biden were smuggling cocaine and heroin and little girls for the Ukraine, you piece of shit. That's really what was going on. You idiots. Moving on for the United States. to more crazy politics. Because in London, a bunch of woke
as fuck
activists showed up and decided to protest the London Louis Vuitton store. Oh, that chicken big tits! Shame on you!
Woke as fuck. WokePack. For live.
I think London needs some tougher police enforcement is all I'm gonna say. Oh my god. Moving down to Sur America, America del Sur, as they say in the Mexican languages. America del Sur. We're moving on. Somewhere in the countries of Panama, Brazil, or some shit like that. I don't know, there's a bunch of black Mexicans down there, is all I know. Yeah!
For live.
And by the way, before I continue, man, for anybody, what I will show you next is not safe for work, 100%. And what I will show you next is very graphic indeed. And it's not an AI video, it is real. And because we have no audience and no one watches us, we're probably going to get away with this. But this is a very graphic video. So for the faint of heart, this is the time you click away for the next 5 minutes. Because this video will be looped and it's a real video. My heart is racing as I say this, because I've seen this video one time and I hate it. But here you go. My friends, I know life is beautiful and it's exciting as fuck. And drinking beer and doing drugs is awesome. And it gives you a high that you could never imagine. But there are people out there that, I don't know, have convinced themselves that there is a high that is greater than anything. A high that is a near-death experience. And I just want to say that I am not one of those people who is for this kind of high, man. If you've seen me play video games, especially Crimson Desert, you know one of my biggest fears already. And so believe me when I say this, is that I would never bungee jump. But if I was going to be forced to bungee jump, I would never. And I sincerely, seriously may never want to bungee jump anywhere else except on American soil by some kind of American accredited company that are professionals to do this kind of ass. Please don't bungee jump in another fucking country, especially something like a South American country like this.
Tá sem corda.
And that is the last time I'm going to show that. Because I can't take that real fucking footage. Here's from the people that were up there who saw it happen. These assholes from the company forgot to tie her onto the rope and tossed her over, bro. And everybody saw, as you have, and the world has witnessed, this horrific fucking act of incompetence from people who are not professionals and were just hired to do something because they needed workers for the weekend. Please do not go bungee jumping. Do not go paragliding. Do not go zip lining. Do not go ocean anything away from land in anything southern than America. If you go to Mexico, don't do anything southern than America. Please, don't do any of that shit. Please. These are not professionals, bro. These are just people that are just like, oh, let me show you how to do it. You're hired. You show up on time, you're hired. The fucking people, man. They ran into the jungle to escape. This is the hot day. That died, by the way. It's a goddamn shame, bro. Look how beautiful she was, bro. That's a goddess walking among men, among pieces of shit like the rest of us who continue living right now. And this goddess died because of idiots. Like these morons. We're all worthless compared to this beautiful goddess right there. And she died because of these idiots. They ran into the jungle trying to hide because they didn't want to go to jail. But the police went after them with the helicopters. They found them pussies. They brought them to justice. And each and every one of them, each and every one of you, all had the same excuse.
I've made a huge mistake.
Yeah, it was a mistake. It was a mistake for the idiots that paid to have a bunch of immigrants be in charge of their lives. I mean, seriously. This is the same company, by the way. Look at this rope, bro. That's not. I don't think that's a bungee. And by the way, this chick is stacked and fucking voluptuous as fuck.
Woke as fuck.
Dude, that's like a literal rope. There's no stretch. And look how long it takes her to come back around, bro. She probably had whiplash after that shit. Why would anyone agree to this ass? Meanwhile, in China, multitasking is another level. This guy's playing games, messaging, watching a YouTube video, and commenting all at the same time.
Live.
We're behind, bro. We're all behind, bro. Yeah, we're all of us. These guys are way ahead of us. We're fucking up. That's all I'm gonna say. But since we're bringing it back. Let's bring it back. Let's bring it back like Jey Uso. Bring it back. Oh yeah, now we're not gonna do that shit. But we are bringing it back to America. Because in New York City, 71 fucking Jewish Jewish schoolgirls happened to disappear. And then a week later, suddenly popped out of the sewers, out of the manholes in downtown New York.
And there was a startling discovery at a popular Rockland County restaurant. Dozens of young schoolgirls unexpectedly emerged from a drain in the patio after taking an unauthorized trek underground. Naveen Dhaliwal has this story from Nyack.
What started as an ordinary day for Hudson House restaurant owner Matt Hudson in Nyack quickly turned into something he never expected.
I was in the office when we heard kids chattering. Where is that coming from?
What he found was astonishing. Dozens of young girls climbing out of a drain where a creek runs under in the courtyard behind his restaurant.
So sure enough, we came back here into the patio, looked here, and it was filling up with kids. They were fine, but they were excitedly talking. They were happy to be getting out of here.
Mayor, can you give us a word? What's happening?
Some young girls, some kids, they were in the park, they got into the culvert of the creek and they started exploring, and then they ended up not really knowing where they were and they got a little alarmed. As far as I know from the police, I just got here a few minutes ago, as far as I know from the police, everybody's been accounted for, nobody's missing, they're about to get them all on their buses, take them back home.
71 young Jewish girls suddenly went missing. No one reported them. Suddenly they're popping out of the sewers. The cops are everywhere. The Jewish cops, if you look at the video, let me rewind it a little bit. Look at everyone behind this guy, bro. Does this look like regular police officers from New York? Look at everybody's head. Why does everybody have a little, like a cap or a bandana that's way smaller to fit on your head? It's almost like it's fitting a bald spot. And all of them are wearing it. Oh no, man. This sounds extremely fucking fishy. Or as some people like to call it, Jewish. It's gotten really bad, bro. It's really suspicious. I mean, I don't want to be one of these racists that wants to come out here and start spreading all these lies. But it's getting really suspicious. But guess what? Some of these black kids in the neighborhood decided to investigate these Jewish crimes. And this is some of the shit they came up with. You be the judge.
Right now at the sewer tunnel cave Munchlandian nonsense. So you mean to tell me 71 Muncie girls hopped on these rocks like some sort of Munchlandian hopscotch? I don't know. I'm just gonna describe what I'm feeling over here. The energy is a little off, all right?
It's fucking off. From the beginning, this black dude knows he should not be hanging out there. This is the kind of place that only white homeless hobos hang out and shoot heroin up. This is where they do it, man. You all heard the songs. Under the bridge downtown, that's where I drew some blood. Alright, we've heard the song. That's where the white homeless people do heroin and fentanyl. No one wants to be down there. This black kid knows. So y'all listen to him.
I'm still trying to map out how the hell 71 Muncie girls, Munchlandian to be exact, made it up here. They wear long skirts, they move Munchlandian like. I don't see them climbing up here and going here to explore. What type of Munchlandian exploration was taking place? I'm trying to figure it out. It smells like shit. A lot of dookie water, a lot of nasty Munchlandian. It's not smelling good. How did y'all not smell this and turn back around? I don't know. Let's figure it out. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, 71 of y'all, let's keep adding that up. 71. Why didn't the 57th one turn back around? Why didn't that happen? I'm trying to understand how all 71 of y'all went here. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Miller News, he gonna figure it out. I want to take the same Munchlandian steps y'all did and figure out what the fuck y'all was thinking. Let's go. 71 Munchlandian Munchie girls all came here and climbed that with an active waterfall of dookie water to get into the sewer system. I'm trying to understand what type of field trip this was. Like, please, 71 Munchie girls did not see a danger sign. What about the no trespassing? Is it because it's not written in Munchlandian hieroglyphics? I don't care if you're a fucking 2-year-old baby. This shit looks scary as hell. This don't look like no Munchlandian exploration field trip that any parent would sign the permission slip for. How?
I mean, when a guy with his skin tone and his appearance is suddenly making fucking sense, I don't know. Maybe something really is fucking going on around here. And the news did not report anything about this past one day, which is why I decided to bring this up tonight. Because no one is talking about this. This happened like on Tuesday night. And it's supposed to just go underneath everyone's radar like it's okay. There's some weird fuckery going on, bro. In our country. In New York City. Thanks to Mundami and his communist ass. There's a lot of bullshit going on all over the place, including Los Angeles, which unfortunately, due to the rigged elections, will remain the same as always.
There's a person walking butt naked in the middle of the road. Look at this. So he's making the traffic stop. You have a bus. Look at that. And now he's flipping off the bus and flipping off all of the cars that are passing by. That is just not a good sight to see at all. That's really sad. There's a person walking butt naked in the middle of the...
So it's good to see that LA is still in the best of shape that it's ever been. For fuck's sakes. Apparently it's full of homeless drug addicts. You know, I ain't gonna lie, my city, I was driving home from work. There was an idiot high on fentanyl on the street doing the moonwalk. God bless me, because I was going north and he was on the southbound dancing. So, you know, God help the people on the southbound who had to deal with that ass. But I was in the northbound and I was all like, look at that fucking pendejo! Fuck, I better get home before I run into another one of these idiots. That's what I said.
Live.
Oh my god, man. They're all over the place. In every city in America, it's an epidemic, bro. It needs to be stopped. I don't know what's going on in every city, why they're allowing this drug to take over our cities. It's a disgusting fucking thing, bro. At least heroin killed you instantly inside somebody's house. You didn't need to be out there acting like a zombie half naked desecrating the public. It's disgusting. For fuck's sakes. God damn it.
God damn it!
But it's not just the drug addicts that are idiots in Los Angeles, California. Because the idiots are everywhere. Because the brand new Ariana Grande store opened in Los Angeles. And even though nobody announced or ever said that Ariana Grande would be there on opening day, people were mad because she was not there on opening day. Because LA is full of a bunch of woke fucking idiots. Who, I don't know, they're just idiots, man. I don't know what the fuck they're doing there to begin with. This is Ariana Grande. She's a skinny ass little girl who eats like once every 2 weeks. Why the fuck would you want to go anywhere she's at? It makes no fucking sense to me. Yeah. But here they are, more idiots at a Tesla diner. Because it was not only like 10 years ago that they were protesting that oil sucks, fuck George Bush, and we want clean energy, when suddenly a man arose and made Tesla the first electric vehicles and first alternative to carbon fucking fuels. But now we have them all in LA hating on the very thing they were all wishing for, because this is the brand new Tesla restaurant / cafe diner in LA. So like the very thing they were all about, now they're protesting. These fucking idiots. And it's horrible because they're literally subjecting their children into this brainwashing fucking idiot culture. The generation is being built on nonsensical fascism right here in front of everybody's eyes. This is your future Columbine fucking assassins. The next 6 years, these guys are gonna shoot up every fucking high school they attend. For fuck's sakes. I mean, what the fuck are you racing here? And look at this Hunchback of Notre Dame reject here, laughing about it like it's something badass. I'm gonna print this in my magazine and shit. Yeah. You fucking idiot. Look at you. I don't even know if you're a man or a woman. Because you got no ass and no titties and no dick. God damn it. God damn it.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Yeah, it's true. It's true. You're looking at it right now just like I am. What is that? What the fuck are we looking at? The person with a condition that needs a cure. That's all I gotta say. God damn it. LA, it's debaucherousness, it's lawlessness, it's the nonsensical fucking mental retardationness. Just doesn't lay or stop right here, my friends. No. It keeps going. Because guess what? No one is safe anywhere in Los Angeles, California, especially in the fucking gas pumps. And no, it's not because the Trump and Iran war and the Strait of Hormuz and Israel and all this shit. It's because you can't even trust your fellow man next to you at the pump, bro. Do not leave your pump unattended. Don't start pumping your gas and go inside the store to buy shit, because then this is gonna happen to you, you fucking idiots.
Oh my lord. That's so crazy. Is that what we doing? This is Trump's America. Comes out and sees her.
Well, he didn't, because she filled up her cold car and then put it back. And because Trump is president, the idiot believed it and paid the hefty price, that dumbass. Don't be an idiot, man. Come on, it's very easy to get scammed anywhere, man. Don't be an idiot. Alright? But also, don't be ratchet, bro. Don't be one of those people, man. Just because your skin color is the same as the music you listen to doesn't mean you have to lower yourself down to the level of the music. Because eventually, in this high-tech world that we're living in, it will come back to bite you in your big black ass. Fine ass, by the way.
Hey, bitch, go back to home.
Connected to rider support. This call may be recorded for quality assurance.
Hello, this is Jay with Waymo. I'm just calling in just to request to buckle your seatbelt for your safety.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Thank you. Where are you?
I'm doing it right now. Okay, I'm buckled in.
All right, thank you for complying. That's all for me. Have a good day. Goodbye.
Bye.
Live.
You don't fuck around with Waymo, bitch. We will put a stop to this garbage. From now on, no more motherfuckers jumping in the car, trying to party, strip, and all this ass, showing their pussy juice everywhere. That shit gonna stop right now. Alright? Put on your seatbelt and start acting white. As long as you're in the car, bitch.
Live.
It is what it is, bro. I mean, frankly, I don't know why it's not like that when you go in the fucking bus, like the public, you know, the bus. You take the bus to go to the Walmart or whatever because you don't have a car. It should be just like that. Nobody should be acting anything like this in the bus either. For fuck's sakes. I don't know. I'm just a different kind of person. I don't know what you guys like or prefer. That's just my liking. For fuck's sakes. But over there in Minneapolis, Minnesota, finally, the United States government did something good. And they busted an Antifa leader.
612-444-265.
And by the way, all those whistles you're hearing and the people that are coming out and saying these things, those are Antifa members alerting people that the cops are here, the pigs are here. Not only that, but they're recording everything and they're saying the badge numbers of the officers because they think they're badasses and they're going to accomplish something with that shit. Here we go. This is a leader of a American terrorist organization, by the way, in case you didn't know, you pussies.
612-444-2654.
Is your dog okay?
Not my dog.
Oh, not your dog.
What's your name?
My name's Isaac Sands.
Isaac Sands.
First name's ISAAC. Last
Isaac
name
Sands.
SANT.
I got you.
Lawyer is Kevin Rich. I very much like you could call him.
We'll do it.
He's spelled
Second to John Connors, leader of the resistance.
2654. Nazis. Fucking pig.
Shame on you.
Nazis. Fucking Nazis. Get the fuck out of our neighborhood.
Nazis for stopping American terrorists who are plotting against our American government. Nazis! Well, they took this asshole to court. Take him to Guantanamo Bay to hang him. And of course, these pussies followed all the way to court. They started their bullshit like they always do. They threw this shit at us because we went to their building and started throwing shit at them and trying to break in there. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. Antifa was at the courthouse. I'll let you be the judge as to what the fuck went on, who was to be blamed, and, well... By the way, that's my cousin right there. Another fucking pinche pendejo cagando palo. Embarrassing the shit out of the family, you idiot. Javier, how could you, you idiot? I am glad you got that receded hairline and you're going bald, motherfucker. You still get that nice fucking rat tail, motherfucker. But it ain't enough like the rest of us. It ain't enough, you pussy. Those are senior citizens working at the goddamn hotel that is hosting the goddamn event. And it's horrible, bro. That your grandpa, your grandma, who are being forced to work through retirement because America has failed them with the past presidencies, are now being subjugated to this kind of nonsense by a bunch of faggots that don't have jobs. Chinga la midra, fuck eyes, chinga la midra. That means fuck eyes, fuck la migra. It's the same thing. I mean, it kind of doesn't make sense because you're repeating the same thing in English and Spanish. I mean, it's not that original, but it sounds badass in sync with the beat. For once, the goddamn idiots figured it out, man. If you're in sync, you actually sound legit. God damn it! God damn it! But let's move on to some real shit. Some stuff that cannot be denied by anybody with their own two eyes. And especially not by anybody with a cell phone. Because in Brazil, at 2 a.m., This was seen for everybody to witness. Lights in the sky. And nobody knew if this was a drone or firecrackers. But if you ask me, this was a signal of what is to come. That's right, my friends. Keep saying this is coming. There's more videos popping up. I'm not gonna bore you. I know you've seen them in your local news. Every night, your local news is showing more and more videos. They're preparing you pussies for it. Get ready. Get ready. Because the Russian disclosure is way beyond anything the United States, Japan, or China have been releasing in their files of disclosure. Because the Russian disclosure showed an actual fucking video of an alien.
Очі реагуйте швидко, запрізати.
Суддя незвичайний гляд стане не загружению. Суддя.
Очі реагуйте швидко, запрізати.
That is a supposed video that Russia has leaked in their disclosure videos saying, like, well, since everybody's disclosing videos about UFOs, this is what your government in Russia. This is Russia, bitch. This is the videos. We have footage of a camera of film recorded. This is what they showed to their people, bro. This is way beyond anything we've done, bro. Is this real? I think so. I think so. You be the judge, and then the next couple of months, half a year that's coming, don't believe anything that is being said. Because they have always been here, and you have always been nothing but cattle from the very beginning. Nothing they say will be true. And if you don't believe me, just listen to your past heroes that you worshipped growing up. Because even now they are coming out to tell you the truth. Nicki Minaj herself is now regretting her Satanist ways and what she was used for while she was famous.
Do you think the music scene is very demonically organized? Do you think the music scene is very demonically organized? Is there a lot of crazy stuff that happens in there? Can you kind of tell me a little bit about that?
Well, it sure isn't driving people to God. It's, it definitely isn't making people want God more, because it focuses on the worship of material things. And we all play a part in it. I've played a part in it, of course. I guess I feel a sense of responsibility too a lot of the times, because a lot of the stuff that I was rapping about, I didn't, I was so young too. I didn't realize that there are young people listening to it and how it could probably make them make certain decisions that wasn't, really thought out. Now, if I could do it all over again, I would have changed a lot of things that I said, because I just don't like the idea of thinking that these people will now grow up wanting to change themselves. So that's what I think is very demonic about the industry as a whole, is that it makes people feel that they're never enough.
Son of man, that's just one of Lil Wayne's black rappers from the ghetto. Like, of course she's a Satanist. How can you compare her? And shit. Oh yeah, here's one of the prime time princesses from back in the day, bro. telling you exactly what Hollywood is really like. And I gotta say, I pray to God that someone is looking after this woman, because I think her life is in danger.
And eating the flesh of babies. That's the real business in this town. That's how you stay at the top. I'm not crazy. I'm not having some kind of breakdown. I'm just finally telling the truth about what I've come to know. Most of those conspiracy theories that people laugh at online, they're not theories, they're facts. The worst ones are facts. I lost my dear friend Brittany Murphy because she started asking too many questions. She saw things she wasn't supposed to see. She wanted to speak out, and they made sure that never happened. They took her, another victim of the Hollywood Ripper, and then they feasted on her body. Just like they've done to so many others who tried to step out of
Alicia
Live.
We need each and every one of us.
Each and every one of you
needs to subscribe and look out for Alicia Silverstone, because we do not want another accident on Hollywood's hand here, because she is now speaking out against the travesties that is really going on and that we've been talking about for a very long time. Oh my God. I want to thank Gomer Kyle, Super Saiyan Joko. I want to thank Joe Cool the Greaser. I want to thank that piece of shit, Merkaba, you motherfucker. I love it. I hate you every day of my life.
Live.
I want to thank Rose. But most importantly, and I want everyone to know this, I want to thank my friend, my brother, my goddamn twin that was separated at birth, at the sperm was split as somebody came and it went into two different vaginas, and I came out of one and the other was none other than Street Team Tony.
Live.
Thank you, Tony, for always supporting the channel, for always supporting the son of man. I love you, brother. Don't ever think I don't know what you do. I'm always aware, and I love you, my friend. Thank you. Thank you very much. Peace be to you, your family, and all those Asian whores at the Bunny Ranch. God damn it!
God damn it!
And as that being said, thank you, fucking WokePack.
Live.
Thank you for being here another Friday night at the only show that is strictly
For the boys.
And I leave you tonight with this week's closure. And I hope you all enjoy this. Cheers, everybody. Straight from the underground. WokePack. Straight from the underground. Drunk as fuck. High as fuck. Straight from the underground. Drunk as fuck. Woke as fuck.
Live.
What the fuck, man? Fucking running like lady, eh?